Family over everything. Sounds good, right? Something we're taught early. Protect your family. Stick by your family's side. Never turn your back on your cuz, on your blood. What happens when everything starts to include your peace, your growth, your mental health? See, nobody really teaches you how to love your family without losing yourself, man. So tonight, I gotta ask, is it family over everything? Or is it everything until it starts breaking you?
Land your plane, land your plane, land your plane, land your plane.
Welcome. I am discombobulated. But thank you for boarding with Land Your Plane podcast. You are boarding with Flight 23, Destination Family Over Everything. I'm alongside with my flight attendants. Introduce yourself.
I'm 34 and a half. I'm your favorite cousin from Auntie Uncle you ain't know you had. And I'm ready to land this plane. Let's get it.
It's your boy, the Money Bags Extraordinaire, with the Money Bag So Extraordinaire, aka Gemini, aka Let's Get It.
Big applause for both of you brothers, man. I appreciate you guys flying out today. How you fellas feeling?
And I woke up today.
Yes, sir.
Blessed. I took a nice little walk earlier, and I think that was healthy for me.
Respectfully. Okay. Let's get into these plain intro rules before we take off. Fundamental unit of reality that provides as an essential anchor for human identity, morality, and social existence. Families are a unique reality made up of irreplaceable people, and the bonds are interchangeable. Family provides unconditional love, kindness, gratitude, and where moral guidance is first developed. It also can be seen as a burden if it involves carrying family karma or trauma, limiting your ultimate task, which is to overcome family wounds and reach independent thought. Family over everything. This is only true if the family is a source of support. Fellas, my intro. What's your thoughts?
I would say that lack of support doesn't change the truth of it, of family being over everything. It just means that might change who you interact that with, if that makes sense. You feel me? Like the truth is the truth. 2 + 2 is the truth no matter who says it. So the idea is, all right, I can't give that type of energy towards a certain person. That doesn't change the reality of it being family over everything. It just changes who I can interact with like that, you know?
Respectfully.
Because I'm not going to be doing that. And I'll land my plane with that.
Do that.
I agree with Mo.
Yeah.
I agree with Mo.
Excuse me, y'all. Overslept. Damn timer didn't go off.
Respectfully.
You say you agree with Mo? Dirt? Why you agree with him?
So only certain few can get that, but not everybody.
Get what?
Family over everything.
Gotcha. Part that stuck out to me is human identity, morality, and social existence. A lot of what we do, we got from people that we seen we growing up. You feel me? So whether we got things from our uncles, picked up things from our aunts, picked up things from our big cousins, a lot of the stuff that we do, we picked it up is family characteristics, traits. A lot of how we feel, what we think. We have our own, but a lot of it was not groomed, but you feel me? What's the word I could say? Trained. You feel me? Versus, I would say like not carrying a family secret or something like that. You feel me? Or not letting it burden you to the point that where it's not something that can't be explained or something like that. So I would say that was that and a unique reality of people that are irreplaceable. Yeah, I'm never going to get a family like this again. This is the one I'm with and is the one I'm stuck with. You feel me? I'm never going to get people like this again. They say you only got one life to live, but if we break it down, we've had many. And the reason why I think I'm aligned with this DNA, with these genetics, with these people I call family, is because, like I said, these are irreplaceable people. These are people that I'm never gonna get I guess in another lifetime. So grateful for the ones that I have in this one. I don't know, I'm all over the place with that one, but yeah, that's what I got from it. It was a lot.
Yeah.
I yield the floor with that though. Let's go to the first one, man. Toxic parent expects respect without accountability. Does family automatically deserve loyalty? What's on the floor, fellas?
Certain ones.
You might say certain ones. Explain why.
Who put time and effort in to see you shine? Reward them with shining. I mean, not everybody can take the time out. Not everybody willing to take the time out. I mean,
You said they're
I
not
would
willing to take the time out.
no one's willing to take the time out. For those that's willing, you know what I mean. You learn. Man. I don't know if I'm answering that right. Did I answer that right?
That's why I was kind of asking, like, well,
I would say, let me want to hear my
Start.
answer.
yeah,
All right. I would say I would think almost anybody you meet automatically deserves some level of respect. You know
okay,
what I mean? So them being family doesn't change that they deserve respect. It's the behavior they demonstrate after that is going to bring that down to some extent. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, I meet you, and I don't have no reason not to respect you. Why wouldn't I respect you? You're my family. You're my elder. Whatever's going on, those are automatic respect roles. But those ain't permanent respect roles because you can lose that based on your behavior. So yeah, initially just meeting you and we family, I do have some alleged respect for you because that's just my behavior of meeting anybody. I'm a person who will meet you and say, "How you doing, sir?" You know what I mean? If you're older than me, it ain't got nothing to do with, oh, he's older than me, he's my cousin, or he's my uncle. That's just the way I talk. But after I talk to you a lot and I see that, oh, you know, you're not a person who deserves that respect, then yeah, I might not say sir to you again because I don't think you deserve that respect. So I think that it does. It is an automatic. You should automatically give people you meet respect because that just says a lot about you and less about them. If that makes sense.
I agree with that. Like you said, it's respect until it ain't no more. So if I see that it's not reciprocal, then yeah, respectfully, I'm gonna have to not respect you no more because you have no respect for me. And it's
Yeah.
not because of what I deem or what I feel is respect. If I yes sirred you or you feel me, and every time it's like that, and so otherwise, then yeah, it's definitely gonna. What I know now is to assert boundaries to make sure that you feel me. I could prevent any long term or any problems in the future. So back then it would be not so much a pushover, but it's family. I ain't gonna trip about it. You feel me? No, I'm
Yeah.
stand on a different hill today.
I also realize people from different, we like, even though we family, we can be from different cultures. So our idea of what respect can be different, you know? So it's just like something that I just can't see as respect as an example of you disrespecting me. That's when I'll have to address it.
Like yeah, some cultures you can step on somebody's Adidas. In my culture, you can't step on my Adidas.
Yeah.
I can't have that. Jeremy, you want to circle back around? You get it a little bit better? You want to re-answer or something?
Yeah, y'all gotta excuse me, man. I got a stomach ache. I apologize.
You gotta go boo boo.
Nigga. I'm fucking fool, cuz.
Goddamn chili getting to you, cuz.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, you go to the
You know,
bathroom.
I land.
You go take it easy,
Oh,
man.
goodness gracious.
Take it light in there, man. I'm gonna remove you. Me and Dirt for Nadal. And see you when you get back, man. Don't fuck my bathroom up, man. There are other people on this plane. Second
Yeah.
question is, what do respect mean in your household?
I mean, respect is to me, space wise, um, order as far as like age, age, if somebody's old enough or young enough, what that means, respecting somebody's age.
No, what
And
did, not what does it mean
oh,
now.
what
That,
what
yeah,
did it mean
what
in my
did respect
household?
mean? Yeah,
Um, listening and following the rules at a high level, you know, being conscious of what it means to follow those rules and you know, my mother didn't um didn't carry groceries like that, when I was there.
hmm
She always I always had to carry groceries, which I'm not even mad about. I'm not saying that to be hurt. I'm just saying, but that was like just knowing the rules and accepting them
gotcha. Yeah,
and adhering to them. And you know what I mean? Cleanliness. My mother was one of the cleanest people I ever met in my life. I don't think nobody's that clean. Why you laughing?
Mhm. I called one of her cleaner joints when we had slept in
Oh,
when
she
all of
don't
us
play.
stayed in Queens at one time.
Yeah, she don't play.
We had to wake up early to make sure before she cooked us breakfast, everything was goddamn clean.
She's not
And
playing.
after, before we went outside.
She's not one of them. She's the opposite of that. She was
My
super clean.
household was the same way. Shit, it was what did respect mean in my household? My household was yes, sir, yes, ma'am. My household was chores.
Can you
We
hear me?
had to
I'm saying,
do
I'm taking his bed to the dumpster.
oh, you feel like going to get a vape? You need money?
I can get one in a second.
Okay.
Reese. What up?
Megan said, "What up, Reese?"
Hey, cuz.
What up? What up? We had chores,
Pick his bed up for him, so
dishes. I'm talking about
I can clean it
dinner,
for you.
mopping, sweeping,
You can't. Oh, I have to lay the sheets
laundry,
down. Go with me,
a
Vic. So go and tell
room.
Grandpa.
We had to go get good grades. You feel me?
Yeah.
And when we went outside, everything that they told me not to do, I went outside and did, low key. However, I'm supposed to be representing the house in the right way, which I did because I didn't do it. I didn't do the most. I did. You feel me? I did. With kids, I did my kid stuff, but
Yeah.
it was known to just represent this house because little did I know everybody was watching. You feel me? Everybody had
Yeah.
their eyes on me. So
Respecting older people. That was definitely a thing.
word.
Like, oh, you go out the house and there wasn't no, oh, you could just, you know, get away with it. You had to really like show respect and what that meant and
And it was
demonstrate
on
that.
and it was on us to do that. Like we could have just been wilding out or more wilder than we was, but it was up to us to really
Yeah.
respect that and you feel me, not take it to the extreme, low key. So
And that's what I realized, like that. It seems like we was bad kids too. Don't get it twisted.
yeah,
You feel me? But we seem to have like a a still like a thing where we knew like, all right, I'm bad, but I ain't gonna be bad for this person. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be bad. I don't want. I'm not like, oh, this somebody. I had to like I went to a group home for misbehaving, and I still had to kind of earn up not listening to my mother. I remember the first time I ever told her I wasn't gonna listen to her. And I'm not proud of that. I'm just saying, but it wasn't. It's like for the most part, I was sneaking not listening to my mother. I
yeah,
wasn't blatantly not listening to my mother. It was a sneak attack. Like
mhm,
she telling me do something, and in my head, I'm not going to do it. I know I'm supposed to go to school. I'm sneaking, not going to school. Or you know what I mean?
yeah. Like you said, it was bad, but we had certain respect of where like, damn, I don't want them to I don't want them to see this for them to get back to my parents. Anybody else could see this but them. And it's not that we knew that we was letting certain people down, but we sort of did know that by you feel me, trying to obtain some type of uphold some trying to respect. You feel me?
Yeah. Like
In
we
front of
just
people,
you just
but
can't be
respect,
disrespectful.
respectfully.
Like, and I realized that the thing that came from that too, because it's like really, realistically, my I was always over loud at people's houses.
Hmm.
And I realized that some of that came from me being respectful, not being somebody who you wouldn't want at your house.
Basically, we're a damn thief or a liar.
Yeah.
Yeah, respectfully. I'm gracious for everybody that had patience with me and patience for me. I honor, acknowledge, and respect y'all. Family member asks, second one is family member asks for money repeatedly. Is saying no disloyal?
This family member asks for money repeatedly is saying no disloyal. I
Mhm.
mean, I don't think it's about disloyal, but I do think it's about the reality of funding.
Mm.
You know? Like if I ain't got it, I ain't got it. It
Financial
ain't a
planning.
yeah, it ain't about me not liking you or whatever you want to make it about. If I don't have it, I don't have it.
Hmm.
And as you get older, you know definitely for a fact that not having it doesn't mean that I ain't got no money in my wallet. at all. It just means I don't have enough to give it to you without needing it. Right?
Yeah.
Because that's the issue. When you give somebody something and you know you can't, you know what I mean? If you do it, you're going to now be in a situation where I'm going to really need the money back. If they don't pay me the money, I'm fucked up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That situation that's not a good time to loan somebody. You should be able to be good no matter what happens. So if I'm loaning you money and I know that if I loan you this money, my rent ain't going to be paid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm waiting for Mega to give it to me now. I'm going to be homeless. It's like you learn that. So it's like, I think when you saying I don't think saying no is disrespect at all, whether it's money or not money. I do think that it's just it should be some type of thing of you get that I'm saying no, I have a right. Is like they say, I don't need even to explain my no. I don't have to explain why I'm saying no. I'm telling you no. That's it. Right? I'm telling you no. And that's it. You know what I mean? And so my reasoning behind telling you no is less important, really. But the reality of life is I told you no.
Exactly.
And if I'm telling you no in a financial situation, it's a reason. Realistically. And you should be able to accept me telling you no. Like it shouldn't feel like it's disrespect. Like as we get older, we have to think about like I own, like, you know what I mean? Like how much responsibility we expect from somebody else or don't expect from somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
How much could I expect? Like, am I relying, on somebody else? I switched companies and my finances, have been changed. I'm not in the same business I was in before. And upon switching that company, my phone had to be off. My phone bill is about $300 a month. Granted, I'm paying for 3 phones, but it's still $300 a month. And I don't know who I could have called and said, let me get that. You know what I mean? But that don't mean we not cool with each other because I can't call and ask you that. It's like, think about your circle. I think that like that's very important. Who's in my circle?
Mm-hmm.
Am I hanging out with billionaires? Or even if I was, I think that loaning people something or taking a loan from somebody is an easy way to create an issue. So I can see why somebody might not want to do that. I can respect that where somebody might say, you know what, I don't want to lend you money because I know if I lend you money and you don't pay me, we're not gonna be cool. So I don't want to.
Yeah, I agree that it's not disloyal because it's not even that you setting a boundary, but if we have a relationship, we know each other, and you ask for it repeatedly, and I'm telling you no now, you kind of know why I'm telling you. You already know that. It's not. It goes without explanation. There's things there's not even if I don't support it. There's things that I can't afford to support due to the fact of what I have to do and what I've got going on. You feel me? My responsibility. So, like you said, if it's going to interfere with me, my household, the roof that I'm putting over my head, then yeah, I'm going to have to say no. This month, next month, and you feel me? Every month after, type shit. And because there's stuff that I have to maintain. So I agree with the fact that like it's actually showing some type of loyalty. You feel me? Get your priorities right. Get your things in order, and you'll find out that you don't want all the handout.
Yeah.
What was it? Was that law in the 48 Laws of Power?
From fair to free lunch.
Yeah. It's not
But you
always
gotta think about it. If you asking me to hold money you're not really asking for a free lunch. You saying you're gonna pay me. It's like it's the weirdest situation because I've been into it. I've needed to hold money. I'm not even making fun of nobody. I promise you I'm not. Because I've needed to hold money before. And I've paid some money back, thank God. But
All
I'm
the time.
just saying that you need to be conscious of why you in a situation where this is going to be the solution. There has to be a reason and why. Why is this the solution? Like, really? Why is this a solution? Why is me borrowing this money the solution? And why can't there be other ideas of what can happen and not happen? And why do I need, why is it so imperative that you lend me this money? Because like it's too much other stuff going on. Where I'm at. Shout out to Tiff in the conversation. Shout out to her. I see her. She did some, you know what I mean? Shout out to her. But I don't expect nobody to do nothing. And I think that is because again, like I said, I'm not hanging. Even if I did hang out with a millionaire, I'm not expecting to do nothing.
Respectfully. Yeah, I'm used to, and I'm the one, like I say, used to. Um, I'm the lender. I'm usually the lender, and I have no problem with lending. It's just that I got to a point to where. Well, let me go to the second question. Second question is, when did helping start hurting you?
I mean, I think it's less about hurting me, but I would, when I started to feel betrayed, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like that's when I would say it hurt me when I started to feel like, oh, this person's, you know what I mean? Like like this person's against me in a way, or I'm giving this person and they're not willing to pay me back. You know what I mean? I think that's when it really I don't and again, like I said, at this point in my life, I'm not helping nobody. And I don't mean it's offensively, but if I give it to you, I probably could take the loss. You feel me?
Mhm.
Or I wouldn't give it to you. So if
I
you
would
pay me back, it's cool. But if you don't pay me back, it's also I'm not no my house is not about to be shut down.
respectfully. Person can give till he can't give no more, and when they can't give no more, respectfully, I mean that's what it is. It's to a point to where it doesn't hurt, and because you're helping, you feel me? I help as much as I can help, and I'm gonna come to a point to where I need help. You feel me? Even if all the help that I can offer, you feel me? So if my no does come out, it's to a point to where I may need the help. I may need to ask. That no may be my asking. You feel me? Low key. And yeah, it doesn't hurt to give. It just when it doesn't feel reciprocal and it feel like it's an even exchange or equal, once one party starts to feel exerted, exhausted, or you feel me, giving all they can give type shit. You feel me?
You know what that comes from?
What's that?
The feeling of fear of being used that we all have, or that's
You
really
gotta
put
get
in
a
us.
feeling to give a fuck.
No, the feelings of being used, like. But I'm gonna tell you something. My auntie told me. She's a wise woman, and
Respectfully.
Auntie Dolores said she doesn't. She said I don't fear being used. I fear being misused.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, usage is important. If you use something, it's because you is importance in that.
Hmm.
What loses importance is something you don't use. It's like if you own a pair of sneakers and you wore a certain pair of sneakers every day and you use those sneakers. and you have some sneakers you don't wear, which ones you gonna probably give away? Which ones would be less important to you? The ones you don't use.
Mhm.
So we have this fear of being used, or but it's really, you should have a fear of being misused and what that means
Exactly.
to you in your situation.
I like that. Wise words from a wise woman.
Yeah.
Let's get to our first patron. Patronize all my patrons. Hit that QR code to be tuned in, tapped in with all the episodes. If you enjoying this flight, and if you want to enjoy others, definitely hit that QR code. Stay tapped in, tuned in, and patronize all my patrons, man.
Where you wanna be in your heart, we call that heart to heart. Mind games,
You are his supreme clientele. You are talking to Vanessa.
Betty Malcolm, I could be your rider. If you're the cannon, I could be Mariah.
Come in here and get a fresh haircut.
If you be the water, I can be the fire. I'm a guy, and you could be Messiah.
In other words, leave that in here. This is the person that you came in.
You try to put crazy thoughts in my head.
Yeah, definitely tap in, hit that QR code, stay tapped in, tuned in with all the flights, this one and the next and the last ones. You hear me? Yeah, and that ticker, you see that ticker at the bottom of the channel, man. Hit that, man. Support, man. Pay 34.5. You can pay Della Nooch. Support the hoods, man. Definitely tap in with those. Like, share, subscribe. We appreciate all that, man. Let's get to the next one. Family Feud pulls you into sides. Can you stay neutral in a family conflict?
I would say, if anything, I mean, right is right, wrong is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So, am I going to jump you with dude? You know what I'm saying? Nah. But if you're wrong, you're wrong. And I think it's up to me. I think it's up to me to be able to tell you, if I'm your family, if nobody else can tell you you're wrong, I should be able to tell you you're wrong, because we family. You know what I'm saying? You get what I mean, though?
No, yeah,
So it's
respect.
like,
If anybody to you.
so in my mind, it's like, the reality of life is, if you have done something where you are now wrong, then it's up to me to be able to, like, if you borrowed money and you didn't pay the money back, it's not about me taking that person's side, but I do need to tell you, yo, you ain't pay cuz back. You know what I mean? Like, and he's mad about it. So, you need to get that together. And I don't think that's about me taking a side, but it's more or less about me being, just being real with you as your family, telling you how to handle that. So I don't think if you fuck the nigga wife, you know what I mean? It's not about me taking a side, but I could say, yo, you need to apologize to him. I can't expect to bring you in my car, over his house, because you in my, you in my car. I can't expect him to say you're cool to be there. That's not, it's not real. It's not realistic. You fucked his wife. So I think if you really family, is not about taking sides, but it's somewhat about an ability to tell a person who you family with that they wrong. And who else could tell them that but their family. And I'll land with that.
Respectfully, I mean, y'all know me as Della Nooch on this show. Y'all see me on HSA. Shout out to HSA tomorrow at 8. And y'all, if you pay attention to the channel, I got other stuff going on. But when it comes to family conflict, my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. Gemini, welcome back, man. Welcome back on the flight. I hope you sanitize that my bathroom. Everything good on there. Was it bumpy? Did you feel any turbulence? You still smooth?
I felt hella turbulence, man. Please calm this plane down, cuz.
Family feud pulls you into sides. Can you stay neutral in a family conflict?
That's crazy. I've been in a lot of them. I tend to be the peacemaker sometimes, if that works.
Mm-hmm.
But if it gets louder than what, and I can't, yeah, y'all gonna have to handle that, man. I don't like to see family fight, bro. I don't like that shit. Because our friends is there, and if we fight all the time and our friends is there, you know what I mean? It's an easy way to steal from us. I've been around that shit for 3 years. And it's not a good look. So I tend to, hey man, talk the shit out or box. You know what I mean? Box it out, bro. I seen my cousins play with knives. How can you? I mean, I seen 2 of my cousins be arch enemies. That's weird.
A machete, like in
Dog, it was
like the Beat It video.
Listen, bro, I seen some shit, man. Sometimes you can't.
Yeah, my name is Ben. I ain't in it, man. I'm out of there, man. Y'all got that.
If it gets the fist blows, then you know what I mean. Gotta handle that type shit. Like I said, once weapons is in play and bricks and sticks and shit, come on, man. I'm out of here, cause I ain't about to get hit.
I think, like I said before, I think it's up to me to say you're wrong. It's up to me. If I'm your family and you my family, I should be able to tell you who's right and wrong. At least give you my opinion. If my opinion has no validation to you, that's the issue right there. Because then now it's like I might take the other person's side because you're showing that you don't give a fuck. If
with me, huh? I said that's why my thoughts will stay with me because
I'm not gonna sit there and allow you
antagonize or provoke anything to where you feel me, like you saying. So, oh, word, now you don't do that. You feel me? Nah.
No, it's simple. What's right is right. 2 + 2 is 4, no matter who says it.
And that's the only thing I agree with you with. Wrong is wrong, and right is right. However, those thoughts I'm still gonna keep those thoughts to myself. If y'all have a conflict, y'all handle that, man. Y'all grown.
I get it, but I feel like sometimes people need outside people to get to a certain thing. They can't come to that conclusion themselves because you got other people around them probably telling them they're not wrong.
Or provoking and hyping them, which is why my name is Bennett.
Yeah, like these other people is telling them I ain't wrong, you know what I mean? Damn, all I did was borrow.
Yeah, I seen that one person play both sides and it did jump back on him type shit, but he played both sides.
And then I want you to know you're wrong because I honestly, me telling you're wrong is more of a personal thing than even for the person because I don't want you to do the shit to me.
Sonny it's Moon.
Like, what's up, Sonny? What's up?
What's going on, Sonny?
Hey, you guys. Hi, my cousins. I didn't hear the topic yet. I'm just flying in. So what I'm hearing sounds good. I just don't know what we're talking about.
Respectfully, I
I'm
get
gonna
that.
fill you in. I'm gonna fill you in a second. I'm gonna let Dirt finish his thought, and I got you.
No, I just was saying like for me, I don't want you to if you stole this nigga or if y'all beefing, I'm just making an example. If y'all beefing because you ate the last fruit snack out of his house, right? That's what you did. You went over his house, you ate the last fruit snack, and you didn't replace it. And now he's saying that's wrong. That's why y'all beefing. I think it's up for me to say it's wrong because I don't want you to eat my last fruit snack. So because if I don't say nothing, if I act like he just tripping, now you eat my last fruit snack, and then you're gonna be, oh, I thought you said that wasn't that serious, or you didn't say nothing when I did it to him. Why was it wrong when I did it to him? So I need this. I need the line to be drawn in the sand about how I feel about it, so you don't be shocked when I start tripping when you doing something like that. To me, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like that's what's
Nah,
gonna happen.
respectful. I respect
So it's
that.
more or less
That nigga stole something.
I'm telling you you're wrong, not because I think I'm right or I know it's right, but I'm selling it so I don't become one of your victims of that headache. Or so when it happened, you understand what you did. Now you know you should return that man's fruit snacks.
Respectfully.
Fruit snacks. What the fuck are we talking about?
Chef
Sis,
Tone just
please
hopped in
tell
the
me.
building. Chef Tone just hopped in the building. Welcome. Thank you for flying out with us. Thank you for boarding with When You're Playing Podcast.
I appreciate
Sonny,
it.
Chef Tone, I'm gonna get you all caught up. Right now, the one we on is Family Feud pulls you into sides. Can you stay neutral in a family conflict?
Hold on. Go ahead.
Okay.
What's it? Wait,
Family
I'm
Feud
sorry. I'm
make you
sorry.
pick a
I
side.
missed it.
What you say?
I missed it.
All right, I'll repeat it. Y'all both can hear me. Everything good?
Yeah.
Family Feud pulls you into sides. Can you stay neutral in a family conflict?
Yes.
And why?
Yeah.
Very simple. It's none of my business.
Yeah, that's what I said. I
It's
said my name is Bennett, and I
it's
ain't in
it's,
it.
it's none of my business because at the end of the day, let's think about it. You jumped into a family conflict, right? These niggas is beefing. You pick a side, which they think you're picking a side, and now this nigga's mad at you because he feel like you already felt this way, nigga. You just wanted to fight because you going, you know what I mean? Like, and I ain't got time for that. So it's just like it's like an abusive fucking woman, right? You can't tell her to leave the nigga alone until she's done because reality is she gonna keep going back until she's done. I don't want to pick sides with the family because you know what I mean. I'd rather stay neutral. I don't want you hating me, and I don't want you hating me, and I don't want to be in the beef now. I
Now
pretty
you
much
got
got put
me.
it. Now I got beef with everybody. Now how the fuck how I end up with beef with
You
two
in the beef
niggas?
because you
Hey,
ain't got beef. Because you only chose to beef.
nigga, bro, I'm in beef with two people. You just in
Oh,
beef
you
with
want to be
one.
peaceful? Nah, nigga, fuck all that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now that was now not to cut you off. I know you about to go, Sonny, but I just want to say this real quick. My apologies. That's what the fruit snack answer was about. That's what I was saying. That if you stole somebody's fruit snack, I'm going to tell you you're wrong for doing that. So that way I know you ain't going to do it to me. Because if I don't say you're wrong for that death, because I'm not picking a side, I'm more likely to be a victim to that behavior.
Right.
That's what I was saying as an example.
I just want to say off topic, but on topic, but off topic. Is that Sonny's sister or is that Sonny?
That's Sonny.
That's
All
her
right,
sister.
because she had a whole nother.
What did you say? Because
I
I'm on
thought
this
you had
line
a.
That's
trying to
Sunset.
get people over there. You're
That's
right. I'm
Sunset.
on my other line trying to get people to hood service announcements come through. And did you say I
Yeah,
look like
because
a sister?
no, I thought you had a sister, like a twin.
Yeah, that's Sunset.
Okay, because you got a new hairstyle. Yesterday you had something different.
Hey, ask your cousins. They done seen every color on my head by now.
That's a
Yeah, well,
fact.
you
Ask your
working it.
cousins.
Go on and work. Hey, go on and work it, Sonny.
V, welcome, 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 welcome.
Thank you. Good
Peace.
evening,
Hi,
everyone. I've been
everyone.
trying to listen
Peace,
in this
my
evening.
peace, my sister.
Applaud all y'all, applaud all y'all, applaud all y'all. Welcome, Sunny Moon, V, Chef
Gemini, what up?
Tone.
Dirty, what
What's
up,
good, guys?
Dirty?
What
What's
up?
good,
What
big
up?
ant?
I love
It's
being
What's the
sun.
name?
It's sun.
here.
It's sunny. Sunny Moon got to answer.
Oh, V, I'm gonna catch you up, and then Sunny
Yeah.
Moon, you gonna answer.
Okay.
Family, family
I don't
feud
like being
pulls
in the
you.
middle
Go ahead.
of any family like issues, especially like the ones I hang out with. Um, so in the middle, I'm gonna go with dirt at this time. If I hear something on both sides, I'm gonna correct the person I believe that had the problem or is the conflict by themselves. Um, and definitely let them know there is no pick siding because either way, if it was the other way around, I'll be on their helmet too. I hate to be in the middle, but like Dirk said, if I'm gonna fuck with you, I'm gonna fuck with you the long way. I'm not gonna watch somebody disrespect somebody else and then wait for them to disrespect me. So I'm just patting that off of what Dirk said.
Yeah,
I land.
I agree with that. Vita, family feud pulls you into sides. Can you stay neutral in a family conflict?
Yeah, I usually stay neutral. Um,
So you usually stay neutral.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the
And
only
why?
person probably I would side with is if my mother. She's the only person I would probably stand by, because of her
Right, wrong, right,
hierarchy.
indifferent.
She's mom. But I usually stay neutral. I don't like anything that disrupts my peace. I really don't. I really, really don't. And I've learned through the years that sometimes you just have to stay neutral because then if you get sucked in, it just keeps going and going and going and going. And my peace means way too much for me. Way too much. And I'm not willing to compromise that.
Respectfully,
And I land with that.
ladies, I'm gonna start with y'all. Have y'all ever lost family over boundaries?
Hmm. Lost
I
family,
mean,
meaning like not speak to each other anymore.
Yeah, I guess not speak
Whatever you want it.
over. Yeah, however you lost them, or have you ever?
Mm.
Monster Matt, welcome, welcome.
West, neighborhood, y'all. How y'all doing? Blessings.
Peace, my
Oh,
brother. Peace,
Blessings.
my
Good
brother.
evening. Good evening. Um,
I'm
I
gonna
ain't
say
got with the
yes.
flow.
I'm gonna say yes. I have, and just for basics too, like take your shoes off in my house. It be basic stuff that I feel like different family members. I don't know if it's the way they was raised with their parent or the way they think, but it could be simple things, and it's like the communication just ends because of a small boundary I gave out. Like, don't smoke in my car because my kid is in the car. They drive in the car with me, so don't smoke in the car. Like small things like that just can ends all communication. Like it's just I don't know. It's weird, but yes, I have.
No, respectfully, yeah. Certain things like cigarettes. I don't like cigarettes, so then certain people that smoke cigarettes is not gonna come to your house. I'm okay with that. That's cool. I don't want that shit over there anyway. Um, Mac, you just hop in the building. Oh, I'm gonna read a joint, but V, I don't know if you answer yet.
I was
The
thinking,
question what
I was running, I was actually tiptoeing through my life
uh,
to just see if there's any situations that have I lost. I've had a very interesting life, so I'm the black
respectfully.
sheep. So
Me
um
too.
yeah, so I'm the black sheep of the family. And but like I one of the things is I try to sustain a vegetarian lifestyle, and that has, interestingly enough, for some reason, people take offense to that if I'm at their house and I choose not to eat something or whatever. And in that regard, I had to kind of like evaluate, how I show up. And sometimes I'm choosing to keep like a certain level of distance because at this stage in my life, my goal is to be the most authentic that I can be. And if that offends somebody, even if it's family, I'm willing to just, create distance, with a family member or group of family. But that's been the most, I've always been somewhat of a loner. So well, I always have boundaries up anyway. As a black sheep and I land.
Mac, you just came into the building. The
What's the question?
scenario was how you doing? How you feeling?
Blessed, man. A little bit of mental shit, but we getting through it, kid.
Respectful,
Allah
respectful.
woke,
We
Allah
here.
woke me up today. He didn't have to.
Alhamdulillah, man. Give all praises.
Oh, praises. Alhamdulillah. What's the scenario,
Um,
brother?
Family Feud pulls you into sides. I'll do you with the first one. Can you stay neutral in a family conflict?
I don't stay neutral. I'm a simple person. Right is right, wrong is wrong. If it's
I
a
agree.
family, there is no sides. We all one.
I agree.
So whoever's wrong, I'm gonna tell them they wrong. Whoever's right, I'm gonna tell them they right. But we not gonna sit here and keep having a situation where we can't figure it out. Even
Wouldn't that
though,
be being neutral?
huh?
Wouldn't that be considered being neutral? Like you're not choosing sides.
No, that's not. No, I am choosing sides. I'm choosing the side of who's right.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm only on the side of what's right morally, and I'm not on the side of what's wrong. Because if somebody did some bullshit, because you owe somebody owed you $1 in our family, just fake amount, just so story purposes. Somebody owe you $1, and somebody comes and throws. I'm taking your line, Sonny, from last night or the other night, and somebody your other family member throws piss on you. That's not a warranted like. Uh, that's not a
Right.
warranted transgression. You know what I'm saying? Right is right, wrong is wrong. Like the wrong party is both of them. The right way would have been you pay that person back $1, period. But it went somewhere else because you know that's how it
All these
goes.
added elements and all these other things, people trying to pick sides or tell you right or
Exactly.
you wrong and all of that. Just stay up out of it. My name Bennett. I ain't in it. Let them handle that. They family. They'll figure it
But
out.
that's
You
even
see,
choosing the
that's what I
side
would
too,
call
though.
being neutral. That's
If
what I would
if
call
I'm
being
if I'm
neutral.
there,
That's
if
the
I'm
side I
there,
choose. I
But
agree with
but
all.
being
Like I said, I agree with Dirt in the beginning, but those thoughts is gonna stay in my head. I'm not ready to vocalize those to y'all because y'all dickheads. Y'all going through whatever y'all going through. So I'll let y'all dummies deal that out. You feel me? And I'm gonna
but
be over here.
I can't do that though. Like
yeah, I'm gonna do my best to make sure them niggas don't fight. Like I said, if
at
now if
this
they
at
turn and it's
not
if it turns into weapons, then you know what I mean. All right,
but
I
at
ain't
this
about to get hurt.
at this stage in our
What
I ain't
life,
the
about to get
what?
hurt.
we should be
What?
able to we should be able to take we should be able to take the at this stage in our life we should be able to take constructive criticism and accountability. Somebody was
Fact.
wrong, somebody was wrong. So
Yep.
like
Not when you're drunk.
I'm not, I can't just stay out of it because if you because being neutral is picking a side too. When you stay out of it and don't do anything, it's picking a side too.
I
So
would
you're
say when
not.
And
I think about
that
being
doesn't
neutral, I
make you
mean
better. It makes you
like
like you
not
want to see your family fight. Like, come on, you don't want
yeah.
to see your family fight.
I'm thinking of like not picking a side. Okay. And like if I have two siblings and they're fighting in front of me, I'm not going to just go on one sibling's side. I'm going to try to make it. What I mean by being
But
neutral, it's kind of like not choosing sides. you
But
know.
that's not. I'm not trying to be combative. I'm just
No,
saying
no,
like
no, neither am I.
I'm just trying to. I'm just saying like when you like the point the what I'm getting out of this. Y'all stop me if I'm wrong, please. Is that like you just said? If you had two siblings fighting and you're gonna try to neutralize it, or and you're not gonna try to pick sides. But the reality is, someone started the transgression. Period. Like someone started whatever was done wrong. Someone started it, and someone was wrong in it. And when you don't when you stay out of certain things, especially with family, and I'm not saying you should jump in and butt your nose into everybody's shit. What I'm more so saying is that certain things you have to pick a side. You have to, and like I said, I always choose the side of what's right, what I fit, what I believe to be right. So like I can't sit here and be like, oh, she punched you in the face, don't punch her back. Like what? Like y'all might as well go in the back and fade. That's how we live. But it
Yeah.
like granted, but like granted, I don't even want to see y'all fight from the door. But if somebody already did it, I can't stay neutral. Or if it's just an argument, I'm gonna say the best I'm gonna say is trying to stay neutral is y'all dead that shit. That shit ain't about nothing. But it's still the same time when it's your family, your input matters because it can get out of hand if you don't pick a side of right. Because if you just let things go, it's gonna spiral out of control. Anything unchecked is gonna go out of control. So it has to be checked. I land with that.
And that's
To
what I was
build on
saying.
what
That's what I let me that's what I was saying when y'all first walked in the room, Sonny, about the idea that all right, I know you're wrong for taking the last person's fruit snacks out somebody's house, and that's what y'all beefing over. I might not jump you right there verbally, you know what I'm saying? But if I
Not the
know you
fruit
wrong,
snacks.
I just brought that as an example. Not like you know what I mean, like you went to that person's house and you took their snacks or whatever, and now they mad about it. I might not jump you while they're there, but when it's me and you alone, I'm gonna let you know, yo,
You
when
was
you go to
wrong.
somebody, you was wrong. I'm not. It's not about a jumping because I'm not. I'm not gonna sit there, hear y'all arguing and go in the middle of y'all arguing. Hold on, wait. No, you wrong. But nah, when it's me and you alone, I'm gonna say to you, yo, what you did was wrong. You shouldn't have done that. You should
Of course.
respect people. You should respect people's snacks. And when you go to somebody's house, if they only got one thing left, you shouldn't eat it unless they give it to you. Even then, I wouldn't even take it. I'm gonna give you my insight because, like I said, if we're family and we're closest family, my opinion on certain things should have some level of value. I'm not saying it has to be life altering amount of value, but it should maybe hopefully help you see, you know what, I am wrong, and maybe that can lead to some type of level of apology, or some type of reconciliation. I'm not going I stay away from both of y'all because, like I said, if I don't sit there and say you're wrong when you're wrong to that person, I'm most likely to become victim of that too. If Jay let you hold a car and you brought it back with no gas, and that's why y'all beefing, now you take my car and don't come back with no gas. I gotta act like that ain't no issue now because I didn't say it was an issue before. Now I think it's an issue because it's my car. It was wrong.
Right.
So I could have been spoke up and let you know my feelings on it. Worst case scenario, y'all don't reconcile, but you know to bring my car back with gas in it if you take my car.
For a guy with a GED,
Why he
you can
know that though?
articulate yourself quite well.
He know only reason why he know that. Cause shout out to Sig. Cause I got it on me. Bring my shit back with gas. Oh, but to build on what Gemini was talking, like I said, you
Wait. Hold on. Let me fly
gotta
in
go.
real quick. Let me fly. Listen,
Hold
Gem.
on, hold on. Before you do that, welcome to Bill in the Bill just popped in. He on the flight.
West on.
Yeah, what's
Already.
goody?
Welcome.
Uh, yeah, I
Go
just
ahead,
want to.
Chef Tony.
I wanted to ask Gem a question. I wasn't sure if I heard him right or wrong. Did you say you you trying to make sure they fight or break up the fight?
No, break up the
No, he
fight.
said
If
Break
he'll
I'm
up.
break
there,
it up.
I
He
break
said
up the
break it
fight.
up.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay,
When it
okay.
gets to
Copy,
when it
copy.
gets to weapons, when it gets to weapons and it's too much, then I'm backing the fuck off.
But that's why I
Oh,
say
okay, okay.
I build on what Gemini's talking. I will step into a front if there is if there's non-playable characters there and nobody, you feel me, they're not family, that's when I would step in. Because like you said, that shows a weakness to us to where anybody could, you feel me, we don't want to
Right.
represent that. Anything that's family, if it's family there, I'm not there to see family fight. However, but if it's family all in the backyard or all at the function, let them handle that. This is family looking at family, whatever. We go with that. They do that. We do that. That's family. They can figure
Yo,
that the fuck out.
yo, Mega.
However, that there was a brother out here, rest in peace, on his birthday, stepped into a friend of friends was going through it to a fade or whatever. And this man, his life got taken. He got shot in his leg, and his life got taken on his birthday. So
Yeah.
that is the dangerous things, the most extreme to where that could go in. You feel me? Your friends, you stepping there on your birthday, y'all having an event on your birthday. Somebody on all of us on the panel was at this party. Somebody gets into it, and I decide to step in on my birthday, and not just on my birthday. I'm just saying it just happens on that day. However, I decided to step in between the y'all, and I lose my life because of that.
You
So
know what?
and
I'm
we
gonna
not
tell
built for
you
that.
this. That
So
I get
respect
it.
it. Yeah, shut up.
Respectfully. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, our we had a situation. I don't really want to bring it up, but I thought about it just now, just off the top of my head. And I just want to say I love you, man, because you know I almost lost my life because of you. But I just want to put that out there. I almost died. I almost died because of you. And you know what? I feel like telling the motherfucking story, which I am. This is story time. We're gonna fly the fuck in. So since you're talking about the situation, I know you like to keep it real because I know you're gonna do the right thing.
No, I'm
You
gonna do
gonna
the
do
right
the right
thing.
Yeah.
Do the right
so
thing.
so the story
This part of
this,
this segment is called "Do the Right Thing."
yeah, this part of the segment is do the right thing. So
I know
I just
you.
wanna
I know you, and I know you going to do it. Right.
so I wanna clear up some things. We were all having a good time. We was at the fucking at the bar having a great time. We're all enjoying ourselves. I'm fucked up. I'm is what it is. I'm on beast mode, right? So I'm in there wrestling and having all types of fun and all this other crazy shit, right? I end up having somebody tap me, like, yo, hey, yo, you need to calm down. And I looked at the nigga like, fuck you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? That's my people's. I'm cool with her, you know? We cool. So I brushed the nigga off. It is what it is. Turn my back on the nigga. 2 seconds later, nigga swings at me. So now we're fighting, right? Scratch that, move forward. We move forward. We go to our block. We hit the block. We get there. The dude say, hey, you know you're gonna bring that thing. Now Mega is on another level, right? Mega is on another level. I get there, I tell him, yo, tell dude to put it up, and I'm gonna go beat his ass. Whatever. We get there. Nigga pulls the gun out on me. Fucking Mega steps up and says, shit, man, I'll punch shit. If it was me, I'll punch this nigga in the face right now. I said, so you gonna punch him in the face with the gun pointed at me. So if you punch him, he shoots me, then what? How does that solve the problem?
That's why you shouldn't drink.
That's all I
That's
want
why
to
you
know.
shouldn't drink. That's
Because
what
I
it
almost
is.
Did he punch
yeah,
him?
that's what it was. Because I looked at the nigga like, you know what? Had to tell Mega. I looked at my life flash in front of me real quick. I said, yo, if you put it down, I'm gonna beat your ass. That's straight up what I said. But he didn't put it down. Mega said what the fuck he said. I had to tell Mega, shut the fuck up, because it's not you he's pointing the gun at right now. It's me. You know what I'm saying? Don't put my life in jeopardy, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm already in jeopardy as it is. So yeah, the lesson here is don't drink and don't
drink.
listen to Mega.
Or be friends with Mega.
Don't be friends with Mega.
I was just about to say a story with Mega too. That's the funny part. I believe
Nah,
it,
I love
Cam.
you though.
too.
Hey
Why
yo,
is
I
everybody
love
got
you,
a
cuz.
story with Mega? Near
I
death
love you, cuz.
experience. I got
We
one
got
too with that nigga.
I wasn't a
yeah.
near death experience. It was just a fight.
Nah, this
Me,
is near death.
nah, I didn't have a near death, so I don't even want to. Yeah, me ain't trying to bring it in. Nah, your story was too live. We gonna let it's there another time.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
You did it, Mega.
He did
Respectfully,
it.
man. I love y'all.
He did it.
Nigga took off. Nigga took off on me, cuz.
Almost
Should have
got me
stayed
That
killed.
neutral.
nigga took flight on me. Like, yo, what?
You
The
should have
fuck this
stayed
nigga
neutral.
He should have stayed neutral. He should have. He should have minded his
at? Hey,
motherfucking business.
hey,
He should have
80,
waited.
80,
He should have
80,
waited.
80, let me out. let me out.
Let me out.
Let me out.
Y'all hit that QR code, man. Tapped in more. There's more flights like this one, man. Y'all stay tapped in, tuned in. You feel me? Definitely. I appreciate y'all stories, man. Let's tune back in. The next question attached to
I
that
appreciate y'all. I
was,
appreciate
have
y'all
you
giving
ever
us
lost
stories.
family?
Hey
Y'all
yo,
heard me?
he didn't
That's wrong
apologize
as
or
shit,
nothing.
cuz. That's
He
wrong. He ain't
he
apologize for nothing,
he
cuz.
I
ain't
ain't apologize.
apologize or
No, you
nothing.
ain't apologize, nigga. You almost took away my
Hell
cousin, man.
no.
That was my cousin because of you.
I think I apologized that night, letting
No.
that nigga know that nigga, if you gonna have to, if it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down with both of us, pussy. Yeah, that nigga, he knew what the fuck was going on. He wasn't built like
Nah,
that.
he did.
That killer somewhere going. I could have killed him.
Hey yo, hey
Pussy knew
Dirt.
what was
Killed
going
that
on.
nigga, man. Whoa.
Hey, I'm gonna wait till we are
Jokes
Dirt.
that nigga.
I'm gonna wait till we are Dirt spot, and I got a story with Dirt. He know it.
Oh man,
We got some stories, nigga.
that's true. Life is life.
All of us.
Yeah.
Just go out to Mac and Mac just came in, Billy just came in, and I don't think you answered this one either. Have Chef Tom, have you ever lost family over boundaries? Oh no, matter of fact, Mac, Vil, you ain't answer this. Can you stay neutral in a family conflict?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So I understand. So I understand everybody's see what you're saying, man. Yeah. So I gotta agree with. I'm not sure. I was driving my fault. So I had to agree
Good.
with somebody. I heard somebody saying like until you know what I mean, like weapons and niggas pull knife, like you know what I mean. I stay neutral to that point, like where niggas, you know what I mean. I know squabbles all good and all that, you know what I mean. Sometimes that gotta happen, but like when niggas start trying to get extra violent, yeah, that's when I think that's when I step in and be like, yeah, hold on, kid, let's calm this down a little bit, be the
Biggs,
reasonable, try to get a reasonable one, and then
Biggs, you're gone too far now.
yeah,
God.
You kill me, gang.
yeah, I say. I'll land with that, yeah.
Respectfully.
Once niggas start bringing the hawks out and the guns and all that extra shit, yeah, nah, I gotta step in.
Gotta go.
But a little squabble,
Gotta go.
60 seconds in the square, you know, that's all love. That's all good. Sometimes it's needed. Sometimes niggas gotta do that. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, respectfully. I'm built for that. It's the knives and the guns. You feel me? I'm not ready to lose my
But
life over
also,
some.
but you said stay neutral though, so that means not take a side, not say yo you were right and you wrong. Yeah, all right. So then I gotta agree with Cuzzo. I gotta agree with Dirt and let them niggas know like yo, like when we by ourselves or we spin the block like yo, you know he was wrong, right? You know what I'm saying? On one of those
Yeah,
moves. Definitely, I could definitely, yeah.
respectfully. Second part of that
Yeah.
question. Second part of that question. And this is to whoever didn't answer it. Have you ever lost family over boundaries?
What kind of loss?
Any loss? Have you ever lost family? Sonny had said, like, nigga, I'm telling you not to smoke in my car because of my kids. Certain families just won't get in my car no more. You feel me? And you feel me? She's okay with that. So, tiny losses like that or major losses too. You feel me? Something else. Have you ever lost family over any boundaries?
Me, yeah.
And why? Or explain? You want to explain or?
My cousin started some shit, got me into some shit over a lie. He said somebody jumped him. They didn't. Me and them people end up going at it. They end up jumping and stabbing me up all crazy when I was dolo. And I don't talk to none of them niggas, none of my cousins no more on that side. I don't talk to most of my father's side of the family because of that.
Respectfully. That's major.
You
Anyone else?
shouldn't talk to them niggas. Hell yeah, fuck that. I agree. Fuck them. Not
Word.
when niggas stabbed you up and it went through. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Through my head, my nigga, blew my temporal artery. I don't have no pulse in my right here no more. I don't got no pulse right there.
That's
That's
crazy,
crazy.
Brody.
Nose,
That's
mouth,
crazy.
all that shit. I don't got feeling in half my face.
That's crazy.
I'll
That
never
is.
fucking say nothing to you niggas. Fuck y'all niggas. And then when I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out you. My president is black and my Lambo's blue.
Like I said, man, when it
Mhm.
gets to them weapons, bro, I'm backing the fuck off, bro. Stand by that shit.
I ain't had no choice. Sometimes you gotta get in the square, figure it out.
Vil, Tone, I think you answered. Did y'all answer that one?
I don't.
Everybody.
I was. Yeah, I was thinking. I don't really. You know,
Oh, we
I'm.
can't.
You
Yeah,
know, I'm.
V, you ain't answered too. We had to come back around with you. You said you was tiptoeing. You in the living room now? Where you at?
Yeah, I like to be alone anyway. I like to. I've learned. I learned to be by myself in general speaking because so I really can't say I've lost him. I've realized that I'm better alone getting in trouble by myself. And if my family ain't kind of moving the same way I'm moving, I don't want them to disrupt me and I don't want to disrupt them. So I don't really, I'm pretty cool with everybody in a sense, you know. I don't think I don't think I really lost anybody. Tell you the truth.
Respectfully.
I probably kept my distance. So if that's losing people to better myself, then it is what it is, I
It
guess.
is what it is. It is what it is.
And I'm good on that one. I'm
Everybody
still friends with you, nigga, after you almost got me killed. Shit. I should have left your ass alone, nigga.
Should have
If I
punched
should have
that.
left if I should have
Should have
left
punched that
anybody
nigga in the
alone, I should have
face.
left your motherfucking ass alone.
Should have punched that nigga in the face.
That's what I should have did. This motherfucker
Timberland boots.
here.
Timberland boots, man.
If
Nigga, I was
anybody, I should
built,
have left
nigga.
you.
It was gonna be 2 tickets out of here. I wasn't gonna let it just be one
I,
ticket. You
nigga,
feel me?
I know, nigga. Come on, you know I'm fucking with you. We come on. You know I'm fucking with you. Come on.
We flying higher.
Shit,
Yeah,
he left me, nigga.
Um, everybody landed on that one.
Hmm.
yeah, I landed.
Everybody landed.
That nigga was on a
Um,
bus. I was
next
like, yo, this
one.
nigga, what? Oh, I was tight at this nigga.
Next one is sibling betrayal, but that's all. No, so we'll say sibling betrayal, but that's still your blood. Does blood outweigh behavior?
Ooh, good question.
Say again. You went out.
Does blood,
Repeat that.
sibling betrayal, but that's still your blood. Does blood outweigh behavior?
Hell no.
No,
Never.
no,
Hell no.
no.
Thank you. Thank you for answering that.
One at a
Yeah,
time, one at a
that's
time. Let's do the ladies first, and then gentlemen, y'all go. Sonny, V.
I mean, I would say no, no,
Yeah.
mm-mm. No, 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 no. Because even the first law of preservation, the first law of nature is self-preservation. So,
Self-preservation.
Yeah,
you
Thank
respectfully.
know.
you. Thank you.
Respectfully.
So, I love you. You may be my sibling, but no, definitely not. Definitely not. And family have, my family's done some fun, some fucked up shit um over the years. And sometimes it's like I said earlier, I'm trying to be my most authentic self. And if the brother who just said, he said, if what they're doing is not in alignment, I'll see you at Christmas. I was even listening to Reverend Ike, and Reverend Ike was like, send him a Christmas card, say Merry Christmas, and that's about it. I'll see you next year. If that's the extent of the relationship, but I'm not going to give somebody a pass just because they're a sibling or a relative, and you're janky. No, not laying with that.
Sonny, does blood outweigh behavior?
Yes. I mean, family come first over here. Some of my family members, they got really bad tempers, and they don't put us in situations because of their mouth or their actions. Either way, I'm right there, 10 down, no matter what. Like, sometimes I don't have a great attitude, or sometimes I explode. And the people around me, I want them to understand as well. None of us is perfect, and most of us on this panel do got anger management problems. We might not say it out loud, but you do. So
Even if they if they've betrayed you.
well, I have betrayal before. Yes, betrayal, like words being said that they said was out of that they said was out of text, or like um my car.
That's
I
not
remember
really
I woke
betrayal.
up. I mean, patrol to me, I haven't been stabbed. I never had to fight my family. It's just been words that they said that's been out of context, or it's been situations where the information ain't adding up. And I'm like, why you put me in that when you don't got all the information? But when I'm saying stuff like that, I don't think I've ever been portrayed to the point where I lost a huge game. So maybe that's why I feel this way. To me, it's family over everything. If I haven't missed with you, then that's just how it's been. But the immediate family that I have available, they know it's 100 wherever we go. And
That's
Depending on
beautiful.
that, respectfully.
That's beautiful.
Hit that QR code, tap in for more flights like this one and past ones. Stay tuned in and tapped in with all these flights. You heard me? Hit that QR code. Don't forget. Fellas, jump out the window.
What's the question again?
Is blood
Say that one
does
more time.
blood outweigh behavior?
Fuck no.
Never, never. If you betray me, it's over. It's a wrap. I'll cut you off. And if your family, now if you betray me, see, if now let's. But you said family. If you betray me, I'm
Yeah.
gonna hurt you. If you're my family, I gotta cut you off. You know what I'm saying? Over betrayal though. What Sonny was saying, like I could probably get past the little talking, niggas get mad in the heat of the moment, niggas say something other side of their neck. I'll probably look at you a little different, a little bit, for you not be able to control your emotions at that situation. You know what I mean? The heat of the moment. But I probably can get over that. But betrayal, like stab in the back, line up, something like you know what I'm saying? In that type of sense, yeah, nah. There's no getting back for betrayal. And that's
Respectfully.
because I stand on because that's how because that's like the whole topic of the situation. That's how I live my life, nigga. Family over everything. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So if I call you family, nigga, it's nigga. I'm pulling up wherever you need me.
Respectfully.
You know what I'm saying? So I take that kind of I take that really hard.
Respectfully.
I'll land on that. That's what I mean.
He's solo on that, fellas. Who else feel like he filming?
I have an opposite opinion, kind of a little bit,
Well, let's hear
respectfully.
Yeah,
that.
I do too, though. Actually, in a
Say
way.
that.
Go ahead, Dave.
I feel like, yeah, because there's things that if I don't know you, like, and you say certain shit to me, I'm gonna be way more offended than I would if it's somebody I'm cool with in my family saying it to me. You know what I mean? Because me and them are, I think it's not just the idea of just family, that word. It's more about the legacy and the memory and the relationship that we have. You know what I'm saying? If I walk into a store and I don't know somebody and a random person just tell me shut the fuck up, I'm gonna be more like, what nigga, who you talking to? But if my cousin, if Siggy or you was to tell me shut the fuck up, I already know y'all probably just joking or whatever. I ain't gonna take it the same way I'm gonna take it from a random person. Pause. So I think that's why I'm saying it's not like even just the word family, but it's that relationship and the history of knowing the person and what they mean and how y'all joke with each other and them having a level of leniency that comes with, to me, having a connection. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say.
That's what I said. That's what I said though. You said the opposite of what I said, but I said that. That's what I
See, now
said.
if somebody else was complaining about what I said, I would be angry, but that's my family, so I'm gonna let them go.
I just said that. I could give him a pass for that, but it was somebody else died.
But we're talking about betrayal, like something that could cost you your life.
Sibling betrayal, but that's still
I
your
got a
blood.
small circle for a reason.
Does blood outweigh
Like if
behavior?
facts, if it was Mega, Dur say something crazy, yeah, niggas get a pass. Anybody else, niggas know I'm gonna smack the shit out them.
Yeah, I
Period.
got a small circle for
Facts.
a reason.
Let me just
Facts.
tell you. Let me say a quick story real quick.
Zimmy.
I had went to go somewhere and I was with my family. I'm not going to put them out there like that. But some situation happened with my mother, God rest her soul, and that person's baby mother. They was fake beefing at the time. My mother and that baby mother was beefing at the time. So I was telling my mother, fuck that baby mother, whatever. But I was with the nigga who baby mother it is. This nigga basically threatened to to fight me. And then when I said, let's go fight, he was like, I don't fight, I kill niggas. That's what he said to me. And he had a gun in the car while we was talking like that. Now, this is family, though. I was completely angry about it.
I
Like,
know the story. Go ahead.
nigga told me. So, literally, I was tight. I ain't talked to the nigga for about like a month. Literally, maybe a month and a half. I'm at the crib. This nigga, I'm at work. Nigga calls me. He comes by the job. The nigga had bought me a pair of boots and a gun myself. Nigga bought a gun for me. Nigga,
Get ready.
nigga brought me a gun. So it's like
Fuck is you have a duel, nigga? Niggas have a duel.
I ain't
What's some Western shit?
I ain't even understand the concept. Like it was confusing because we wasn't even beefing no more really that much. But yeah, I was hurt. Nigga threatened my life. But
Nigga, it's
literally
up.
with no real apology, nigga brought me boots and a gun. And like I was just like, what? He bought me boots and like why would like what the fuck is going on? And huh?
That is an apology.
I guess that was the apology. You're right, Sutter. You got it right. But I'm saying that for me personally,
No, with
if
Bill, that was a
somebody,
duel.
he
That
went
was
to,
a
I don't know.
showdown at
I was
12
like, is he
o'clock,
like,
nigga.
what we doing next time? So yeah, but it's just the
Boots
whole
is-
point is if a random person threatened my life, I probably would have took it more serious anyway and been more like, we got to do something right now about this. You know what I mean? But because that was family, I didn't take it like that. And then in hindsight, if I'm realistic, that person has done a lot more for me than anybody else has done for me and my family. So it's like we are emotional. I don't know who said that, but I agree with that person. I laughed after the game over. It was you, Sonny. We are emotional and we do make mistakes and say stuff. I disrespected Mega before, and I had to apologize to him, and he forgave me. And I'm thankful that my cousin forgave me. You know what I mean? Because I was angry at the time, and I was locked up and pissed off and all of that. So it's like, you know what I mean? We make mistakes. Nobody. That's one thing I said to my bitch one time. I said to her, "Do you think I'm perfect?" And she was like, "No, I don't think you're perfect." So I was like, "What mistakes can I make?" And that to me really, I didn't just say that to her. That really stuck with me because I think it's a real thing. We are nobody in any relationship, whether family, friendship, relationship, like girlfriend and boyfriend. Nobody is perfect. So you can't choose the mistakes you can make. You can learn and grow from the mistakes. Would I ever disrespect Megan the way I disrespected him before? No, I would never do that again. That is the ultimate apology behavior. The words mean nothing. The words really mean nothing. It's the change behavior that demonstrates it. So if my family does something where I feel like they violated me, but they're willing to accept the reality of what they did and move on from it and not do it again, I respect it. But I might not give that same room for some random person to ever be able to apologize. It might be up and stuck with that person. Or even if we not up and stuck, we not hanging out tomorrow. Yeah, we might not fight each other when we see each other, but we not chilling no more. It's over. So it's just, that's what I would say, that us being, and I don't consider family a blood thing or we related. Family to me is who my family is. Because I've had people that I'm blood related to treat me with less reverence and less respect and less love than the people I ain't related to. So to me, relation means nothing really. It's just a thing. So, but if I consider you family, yes, there's going to be lines that I know you may cross because you're not my perfect family. You're my family. But this ain't something, even though I made a choice to accept you as family, that choice means to accept that I'm accepting an imperfect person as my family who may make a mistake. And hopefully if you make that mistake, you're willing to leave an apology and then change the behavior as far as that mistake is concerned and not repeatedly keep bringing my car back with gas. Maybe you did it one time, but hopefully next time, you know now, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to bring it back with gas. I'm not going to play with it.
Well, you know what? I want to fly in and say, this is probably a perfect time for you to apologize to me.
You feel like, if you feel like I've done you wrong, I apologize.
All right, there we go.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that apology. Showing maturity.
Gentlemen, what are we apologizing for? Is this something a side talk, or is this just
an
a
apology for everybody, or that was just for him?
No,
I apologize to anybody that I did wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna give everybody 5 or 10 seconds if they want to apologize to anybody on this panel or just anybody period. We go around the room.
Let me just say, I'm 34. If I did anybody on this panel or anybody watching this show wrong, if I ever did you wrong, I would like to let you know this is a sincere apology from the bottom of my heart. Hopefully, I won't do it again. You know, again, like I said, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, and I'm definitely different from who I was, and I'm growing and only getting better with day and time. So please, you know, I apologize for that. That's why people say they compete with themselves. I don't compete with myself because it wouldn't be a fair competition because the person I was yesterday is not who I am today.
Yeah,
that's a fact. Apology, respectfully. We're gonna go around the room. Everybody else.
What for the question?
No apology. We do an apology tour, man.
We do an apology.
I ain't got none of them in me.
Yeah, no apology to give. Any action I gave is the way it's gonna be. If I didn't apologize to you, you're not getting one. I land.
Thank you.
You're not getting what is heavy.
Come on, Sonny.
One, it's supposed to be an apology from the heart. You're supposed to believe that. You're supposed to understand where they're coming from. And you're supposed to move forward in that action. Where if I tell you, fuck you, I don't fuck with you, that's the action I'm doing. And it's going to continue.
I don't want to be
bloody. Can I ask a question real quick?
Please.
Yeah.
Hold on, do your apology first and then ask your question.
Well, I apologize to anyone I offended or said anything to, interrupt your spirit in any way.
Yeah.
Only want to love and send love and embrace and love. So that's my
Am I
apology.
apologizing?
Your
Am I?
apology is accepted. Go
Thank you.
ahead.
Give
What was your
thanks.
question?
Oh, I didn't even hear.
Yeah,
Okay,
she
the question,
apologized.
because we're talking betrayal, and betrayal is, betrayal put Jesus on the cross, you
Mm,
know, and so when I think of betrayal,
Judas.
that's what I'm thinking about. And it's not that you don't forgive. And of course, you have to forgive, but you have to tread with wisdom and discernment. And there was this recently, I saw something of this basketball player. Something happened, and he needed blood or something he needed, and he thought he could get it from his child, and come to find out the child wasn't his. It was his brother's.
Mm.
And so
God
all the
damn.
Yeah, this
That's
is a
crazy.
basketball. This is a you can look this up. This is a basketball player. I forget his name. Maybe I can look him up and get his name before we land for the night. And so
Tim
when I think of,
Duncan.
is that it? Is that his name? And like he was married to this chick all these years. Now all those years he was sleeping with his brother. So I'm thinking, like, when I think of betrayal, I think of stuff like that, you know, and like stuff that really can mess your life up. Like fuck you up. And it's like, again, it's not about not forgiving, but it's about loving yours. It's like, I love you, I forgive you, but I love myself more. And because some people can really, really mess you up big time.
Mm.
I had a family members, two sisters, and one of the sisters slept with the other sister's husband, you know. And they ended up I mean, they were sisters, so that they ended up being love. But it's some real stuff you got to think about. It's like this chick got in bed with my husband, and she's my sister. So when we think of betrayal, it's one thing to make
Yeah,
a mistake.
that's betrayal. Yeah, nah. Yeah, that right there is ultimate. Yeah, I don't think me and my brothers up here ever had that type of problems. We're pretty good. I mean, yeah, we had those type of issues.
Yeah, so when he say betrayal, that's what I'm thinking. Betrayal, and I've been betrayed. And not by a blood family, but someone that considered like a sister. And I would introduce her to everybody like, this is my soul sister. And I trusted her on a very, very deep level. I trusted her more than I ever trusted anybody in my life, really, because I just didn't hold back. I really trusted
Yeah.
her. And
Uh,
when she betrayed me, I didn't even know it was betrayal. After talking to a few people, there's like, that's betrayal. I was like, oh, betrayal? She betrayed me, because I didn't even want to accept it, that she had betrayed me. And I still didn't hate her or anything, but it rocked my world. It messed real bad. And I haven't spoken to her, I've forgiven her, but
Can I ask you a question? My apologies. Can I make an?
yeah,
Did she sleep with one of your ex partners?
no,
Oh,
um,
my bad. I thought that, I just wanted. I made an assumption. My apology.
no, she didn't do that. And she turned like, I'm the kind of person, I love to see everybody together and to bring everybody together. And I lived in New York. So New York, you have your social circle. And I had
Mhm.
my circle, and I invited her into my circle. And she started turning people against me, and like telling lies,
no,
you
she was
know.
jealous.
Yeah, that's
Ye-
envy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was jealous of you. Like she was jealous that she couldn't be who you are, and that's one of the worst too. When you
Seven
can't
Devil
see a
Spirits.
snake. You
Yeah.
say it's so sad when you can't see a snake. That's already because they know you better than anybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
betrayal.
know what I'm saying?
Betrayal could only come from people that you love.
Yeah,
You can't.
because
Exactly.
these niggas,
Pretty
These
much
niggas is
true.
around you 20, you know what I'm saying? These niggas is
Yeah.
around you, know you. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it really comes from because they know your weaknesses, they know all of that.
Yeah.
So,
That's
you know,
yeah.
they gonna that you know, you're gonna have to you just gotta be aware in that situation. It's a terrible situation to really to be in because shit, sometimes it happens when you don't at least expect it. Or
Oh,
it could be happening your whole fucking life and didn't even know it. Or some shit they
Exactly.
done did, or something that they did and got away with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And you
yo,
ain't
Yep.
even know. And
yo,
now they move on and do the shit to the next motherfucker you around. Like it's crazy.
You
facts.
know, and it's all forgiveness because you got to forgive for yourself.
I
You
got
know,
always.
but you know,
I
it's like
guess.
when you
Oh,
know
not on cancel.
by letting you know
I
not
said I
letting that
guess.
anger. I mean, you have you know forgiveness doesn't necessarily. I'm the kind of person I'll forgive you, but I won't let. I'm not going to let you back in my life until you ask me for forgiveness. And because if you're not going to recognize what you did, that means you could do it again. That's my attitude, you know. But if you come to me and say, I recognize I did this and it may have hurt you, and I want to take responsibility for that, then there's room there to,
I
you know,
don't
to,
I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I'm gonna be honest.
I ain't
I
doing
don't
it.
know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm an Aquarius, and I feel like I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I'm gonna tell you this: if you betray me, if you betray me once, that was it. You don't get a second
yeah,
time. You don't get a second
yeah,
time to get me because I slipped up already because I'm so observant of who I am and who's around me. So reality is if I slipped up and let you do what you did, that was my fault.
hmm
Yeah,
And because I'm taking the responsibility that it's my fault, I'm definitely not fucking forgiving you. So yeah, go and live your life.
that's my for me.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
my forgiveness for me. Not fuck
Exactly.
me treating myself better by not
Yup.
dealing with y'all type of people no more. Not saying any of y'all. I'm just saying them type of people anymore. Like
What do
for
you mean, a type of people?
you people that
You people's crazy
you
racist.
people, you people, mega little people. But anyway, but nah, real talk. Like I can't I don't listen. I tell this to my imam when I'm in the mosque all the time. I say Allah didn't give me forgiveness that well. I can move past it, but I'm not spinning the block with you. Like even if somehow we get cordial, we still not really spinning the block like that.
yeah.
It's over. Because for me, like when you say betrayal, like this is what I always go back to saying, and I think I said it before on this on the cast before on the podcast. Um, you have to, words mean something. Every word
hmm
means something. Betrayal and mistake mean two opposite different things. A mistake, cool. Betrayal took forethought,
I
Yes.
or you got
don't
Calculated.
fooled,
don't.
or you got fooled. And if you got fooled, or you did forethought, either way, I don't want you around me because either one, you got some snake shit with you, or you too dumb enough not to be around. You not smart enough to be around me to not see some snake shit happening. And how how the brothers that I know on this podcast, specifically Mega and Mo, we don't move certain ways. We've all done mistakes, but we've never done no backdooring betrayal type of things to each other because that's not in our nature towards each other. We're not like that. We care for each other. We actually care and love for each other. You know what I'm saying? We all have so like when I see people say like like don't forgive a person for a mistake. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I'm like a mistake isn't even that deep to me to where it hurt me. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it was. Like if it was a mistake, even if we get into a car accident and I break my leg or some dumb shit and you was just wilding, I'm be like, yo, that was some bullshit, or you lost control of the car. That was some bullshit, bro. But it is what it is. That's a mistake. But when we start talking about betrayal, we're going deeper into an aspect of somebody intentionally or too dumb to catch it. and I can't forget. And forgiveness don't even come into play for that for me, because it's like,
Premeditated.
yeah, it's literally premeditated. Like you literally thought about this. You literally had some form of malice in your heart towards me, or once again, you too dumb to see another person that has malice towards me. So we all could be killed. So you don't need to be around me. So that's where I land at. I'm not with the whole mistakes is mistakes. They don't even need forgiveness. We still good. But betrayal, nah, cut that shit off. Get the fuck out of my face. Period. Family or not, I don't care who it is. You gone. Blood, I don't care. Like, there's a difference between family and relatives. Relatives are just people that share the same genetic makeup as you. Family is people who love you and care for you. Land my plane with that.
Shay. Hey.
Can we get your apology? Did we get your apology?
Fuck no. I don't apologize for nothing. Listen,
I
if I
didn't. I
We
did
didn't.
it,
accept. We accept that too.
I
We
didn't get
accept that
mine yet.
too.
I didn't get mine all.
yeah,
Go ahead, go.
word.
Now let the brother finish. But I'm just saying I
Nah,
didn't. I didn't get mine.
He landed. He
I,
landed. You
I
go.
landed. I landed. You go, Brody. Take
Now
off.
what you said. You said
Oh
I had a
shit.
chance to apologize. What to who?
Um, Anybody, just your apology first, and then you can answer. Does blood outweigh behavior?
I apologize to myself.
Apologize to God for not being the best version of
I
myself.
apologize because I'm two people, so I put myself in that motherfucking predicament. So I apologize to myself.
Respectfully, we accept your apology.
No, I'm apologizing to me, nigga.
We only on a 24-hour apology. We don't forgive
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I
Did you?
couldn't wait to
That's
say
what you
that
wanted to
one.
do? Is apologize? Did you have that? You want to answer the question?
No, I'm good. I land.
Oh, copy. Anybody else? I apologize to anybody who I've harmed, hurt, misled, or interrupted your energy, like V said. And I send out love, healing, and like I said, this is honestly, you feel me? I apologize. Toxic Scorpio, appreciate that. Love is love, man. Blessing, success. Remember to tap in that QR code to stay tuned in, tapped in with all the episodes, all the flights, this one and previous ones. We're gonna shoot to one of the patrons. We're gonna take one bathroom break. Y'all can do it. They only got one bathroom on the flight, so use it kindly, ladies first. Let them do what they
Do
do.
not go in there.
Oh yeah,
do,
Gemini
do
blew it up
not go
earlier.
in there.
Well, yeah, we're gonna take bathroom break. Patronize all my patrons, man, please.
This is BK.
Mike Payne.
Carly.
34 and a half. Hot boy Shay. Tyrell. And I play Tyrell.
And Monica.
Jay.
Asu.
Mo. Big Prince in that series Make Some Noise.
You gon' hear me now, feel me now. I'm 10 toes, no small talk, straight to the pen.
Throughout the season, you see him going through where in the beginning he wanted to just do his music and work a regular 9-to-5, but as things continue to happen to him, he has to respond to the environments that he gets put in.
Damn. Nah, fucked up, cuz. Yo, my bad, bro. Where the fuck was you at anyway? I was trying to get a little bottle or something, type of weapon that even the odds, it was more than us.
A lot of people called me and was like, when they see me, I like to say I retreated, which is something people do in war all the time. They retreat to, regroup. Another word I like to use when I think about that scene. People thought I was like, punani.
Nigga, you must not know who the fuck I am, nigga. This my city. Y'all beat his ass. Get up, bitch ass. You ain't talking nigga.
I had people say, you just being you. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't no bully though. I ain't no bully, but yeah, don't take me there, bro. But other than that, yeah, just I'm that nigga, and I definitely feel like I'm that nigga. You supposed to feel like that. You feel me? Yeah.
Damn, she fine as hell. What the fuck you doing with this bum ass nigga?
time of day she paid for it. Like she's she's a good person at heart. I just think she's in the wrong career field. You be surprised what type of men I see on a daily. Oh, what? That make you nervous? You scared?
Nah, not even.
I think you kind of see her go from a stable person to just kind of really wanting to hold on to a relationship that probably does need to end.
Excuse me? It's been a few days with who? Who you been working with? And who are you about to compare me to?
I'm just tired.
No.
I need to get some rest.
No, let's talk about it. Who are you about to compare me to?
Nobody.
Was it the girl that dropped you off? Yeah. I saw that person drop you off. Who the fuck was that?
A friend that, everybody try to keep around in life, that's still, doing the normal things, having a job, taking care of bills.
I know I ain't got much, man, but I know I can go on you $2.
Nah, man, you ain't have to do that.
Man, look, bullshit. It's your dream, man. You're my boy. Plus, I gotta make sure you give me a shout out, man, when you get your Grammy. I gotta make sure I contribute to your dream, man.
Go watch I'm So Tyrell, Make Some Noise on YouTube. Go watch it now. It's on YouTube now. Now we get a licensing deal and they tell us to take it off. You won't be seeing it and you'll be mad because it's on some sort of platform. So you getting first dibs.
Land Your Plane is a show where truth takes off and accountability lands. Guests face honest questions about love, loyalty, relationships, ego, family, and the conversations most people avoid. Want to be a guest or bring family on? If you have a story, unresolved conversation, relationship question, or truth you're ready to face, we want you on the show. Apply here. And somebody will get back to you or comment. Ready to land. Clear the runway. Your seat is waiting.
Welcome back. Hit that QR code. Like I said, stay tapped in and tuned in with all the flights. Somebody was saying something? Yeah, stay tuned in with all the flights. Hit that QR code. It's off the screen. Yeah. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing out there?
Well,
I'm good. We good. What's happening?
Family business drama. Is business and family a bad mix?
Yes.
And why? Jump out the window.
One, because you got to make sure you go in with the right person. You go in and you're the only one with all the ideals. Eventually, the one that you went in with is going to feel like he or she is entitled to what you built. If you ain't grow with the person or learn something from the person to grow to get or deserve what I got, I'm just going to leave you behind anyway. Like at the end of the day, if I feel like we can't grow together, if I can grow with someone else, I'd probably just leave the family member behind and go find a real business partner. Sometimes you trying to work with family ain't going to do nothing but hurt you. Because they might be fucking stealing. Niggas might be stealing. I tell you this, that cash register end up short every fucking night. Every night I gotta count the fucking draw, and you've been in this bitch stealing every single. You wonder why we can't get up, we can't get ahead, because you in here fucking stealing.
They just really good at counting the money.
Every third is going into his pocket. Nah, I'm good. I got some of the best thieves in the world in my family. Nah, I'm good. I ain't doing it. I thought about it. Nah, I'm good.
I'm gonna say yes and no, and I'm gonna piggyback off what Cuzzo said right here. It has to be the right person, I would say, for it to be more on the successful side. Given that you both got to be on the same page, looking for the same goals and outcome and working towards the same, you know what I'm saying, goal and outcome, then yeah, I think the success rate may be higher than the fail rate because again, it's a big fail rate when working with family. That's why they said family and business don't mix. That's where the whole thing comes from. So I would say that, and I'm looking forward to doing it. I ain't gonna hold you.
Respectfully.
Yeah. But the right ones. Yeah. All right.
I would
Flight
say,
attendant, business or family a bad mix. Go ahead, Dirk.
I would say that business itself is a bad mix. And I think that what makes it worse with family is you take it personal. You take if you dealing with some random people and the business doesn't work out, the business doesn't work out. But when you dealing with family, you feel like, oh, that's why I didn't work because I had my cousin here.
Play the blame game.
Business is it's an investment. The funny thing about definitions of words, most people have their own definition. Everybody think they're Webster. So when we think of an investment, we think of an automatic return. Because you make an investment doesn't mean you're going to get a return at all. It's for you not to be successful. If you invest in the stock market, it doesn't mean every stock you invested in is going to, be Google or Apple. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like for some reason, when people are doing business with family and things don't work out the way they're supposed to work out, it becomes a personal thing, opposed to just going, you know what? Oh, all right. Business is business. This one ain't work out. Hopefully we can get it back together. I think people over personalize things because they're with family, opposed to going, you know what? This is a business and businesses don't always work. And it is sad that my business didn't work with my family. Let's try something else. Or you expect more from your family. You know what I mean? Like almost not to say Ann is wrong or Tone is wrong or whatever, but he was like, I want him to have a certain amount of ideas. If you got a random person off the street that was involved in your business, you might not expect that many ideas from him. It's like if I open up a snow business and I got people doing snow for me, I'm not expecting him to know where to buy the fucking shovels at. I know where to buy the shovels. So I just feel like the expectations just be higher, it feels like, for your family.
Yeah. I think that's exactly it. It is the expectation because it's like nigga, you should not want to go backwards, man. Like we should be right here. Like why the fuck are we still going backwards?
But expectations is a reservation for disappointment destination because most people can't live up to your expectations. When you
That's why you
expect
have
something,
that's why you need the right one.
Yeah. You can't. Expectations are not always going to be, man. Listen, expectations are just going to create disappointment. If you expected me to bring you vanilla ice cream with some syrup, and I just bring you the ice cream, your expectations is ruined. The fact I brought you ice cream doesn't even mean nothing anymore. Your expectations are already ruined because I didn't bring you with the syrup or the cherry. So it's like it creates a thing of even when things are good, it doesn't feel good enough because you expected more.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll land with that.
Respectfully, I respect that. Sonny, V, we didn't hear you. Mac, Jim.
Can you repeat the question, please? Sorry, I'm on live too. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Shut up. Family business drama. Is business and family a bad mix?
I always say yes because it's always someone that's willing to slack off because they know they're part of the family. You know what I mean? Like, know that that y'all need them. We don't want to look outside people. So we act different towards you, let you slide a different way. Yeah, I feel like it kind of sucks when you work with family it in that way. You know what I mean? But again, it could be a blessing at the same time. If everybody coming in with a good even head and a good even heart, then we should this should be nothing. It should be easy. But in our community as black people, I'm gonna say no, man. I don't like working with family. I don't.
Respectfully.
And I land.
I don't like working with family either. It's cool if it's the right person, you gel together and got that energy together and it flows right, then it's cool. But but I definitely don't like working with family. Definitely don't. Now there's my brother that I would definitely was ready to go with him. That's my big aunt. I was him, yeah. I was definitely go with him. I had it all, and whatever happened happened. But he know I work with Big Ed all day every day because he's on the same mindset. But I worked with another cousin who owned his own restaurant, and that shit wasn't cool at all. I ain't like that shit. And then when I heard what he did to the family that before me was working for him, he did him dirty. And then you know what I mean. I'm coming from Vegas, and I'm like, yo, I need a kitchen real quick, bro. And he let me in. Respectfully, he let me in. But then he started, you know. So I think he felt that what I what I what I did and showing him what I could do, he kind of felt like a little envious. And nigga, that plane ain't going out. That ain't going out. I was in the kitchen like, nigga, sell this. I got you. Boom, boom. He tasted it. It's good, bro. It's good. So put that on the menu, my nigga. You got this shit going on. The same shit every fucking day, bro. Put this on the menu. Let it rock. He just didn't let me shine. Cuz. So certain people, like myself, Big Ant, and we in the kitchen together, yeah. But my other cousin, hell no. So it was just certain people. I land with that.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I interrupt? I'm sorry. Don't want to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Okay. I agree. You know, with what everybody said here. But I'm the kind of person I want to see my friends and family. I would love to see all Black people win. To be honest with you, um, and I want to see my
Amen.
family.
Sis. Hey, hell yes.
I really
Uh,
do. I mean,
me
I
too.
love,
I feel you.
and we deserve it. Of all the people
I
on
feel
this
you on
planet,
that too. I'm sorry. I'm
we
sorry.
deserve it.
You
We
said you said.
deserve it.
Yeah,
I
Jason.
And
heard that notion.
and you know, so like if I in the times in my life when I've been given an opportunity to work for family or a friend, I give 150%. And because this is, you know, if I'm going to work for the white man or a Jewish man or any other man, and I'm going to give them my all, you know, because I'm getting a paycheck, I'm going to get even more for my friend or family because I want them to win. And I do like I know that you have to be careful because it can get personal. And that's where you have to kind of draw up contracts and put everything out on the table from day one. Like I'm working for a friend of a friend now, and you know, like I'm giving it 120%, you know, because she came at a time where I really needed her. And so I'm really going to do my best, you know. And but I'm a person that integrity also means a lot to me too. And so, and you know, my grandmother comes from a family of 12. She had 11 siblings, and she had 8 brothers, and all her brothers they were entrepreneurs. And so I think 4 of them were barbers. And had they really thought about it, they could have like had Mason barber chain across the country. You understand what I'm saying? You know, but respectively, like my uncle, he was President Obama's barber because he cut hair on Capitol Hill, but he had his own shop on 8th Street right here in DC. And he passed away a couple of years ago, and now he left his shop to my cousin. And so when it comes to like, building a legacy, somehow we have to figure it out. Like even if you have to get a family lawyer, you don't even need a lawyer. You can just drop your own contract. That's actually legitimate because emotions get into place because all of us have egos. And so egos can mess up the whole thing. But just because you're my friend or my family member, I have to still see what kind of integrity you have, to see if we can build something together. Because they said if there's integrity among thieves, why can't there be integrity among family members? And, when I look at, I had a car service in New York and I served other communities and I would observe like how the Jewish people moved, how the Hispanics move, how the Chinese move. And then I get to our community and I'm like, damn, you know, everybody
They
we're
don't have no
moving in,
unity. There's no unity. That's just it. There's-
y- you know, and, and the Jewish community is interesting because they'll only do business with most, people within their community and their family. And they actually seek it out. And I had a wealth manager. She managed, as one of my clients, she managed wealthy people's their accounts and their money. And so, so one of the things she hit me to is that wealthy families, like they meet, they have meetings, they have family meetings. And even if they don't get along, they're going to make sure everything's on paper, so because when those days if a family fight comes up or they not getting along, they got everything documented. So it's on paper, it's not just based on emotion. Now, it used to be back in the day, you could do business on a handshake, but you can't do that anymore because everybody's shady these days. We all been corrupt, by our desire for money. And so you got to, just document it. But if we want, as Black people, we really want to rise and build our empires, we got to figure it out. How can we work together? Because if we created Black Wall Street just 60 years out of slavery, why can't we do it 150 years out of slavery? How is it that our ancestors are doing better 100 years ago and we're supposedly have more opportunities than them? And they built back Black Wall Streets all across the country by doing it together, by being a family. And before we start calling each other niggas, bitches, and hoes, we used to call each other brother and sister. And that came from like being on the plantation because if you got sold away to another plantation, you had to that new plantation, those people had to become your brothers and sisters and your mother and father because they could just rip you up and take you to another plantation. So that's how we developed calling each other brothers and sisters, and we took responsibility for each other, and I think that's still within us. I just think it's been corrupted, by this pursuit and this greed, the trickle down, as Ronald Reagan said back in the 80s. The greed trickle down, and and that's was infiltrating like water. They say when water, a drip of water can break a rock. And I just think
over
that
time.
little, it's like over time we've become this community of people. We used to be so united, and now it's like we're so divided and crabs in the barrel. But I think that we can, you just can't do with any old family member. No, you have to sit down and say, okay, let me bring me your resume. Because even my friend, when she offered me the position, I said, you want my resume? I sent her my resume. I sent her a formal thank you for this opportunity, because I take it very seriously. I do. And I pray, one day we can move past the things that have infiltrated our consciousness and made us sick and corrupt and recognize that we can. Yes, we can, in the words of President Obama. Yes, we can. But it does entail integrity, and you may have to have contracts to get over the BS when the egos get in the way. But if we have a legacy, we better figure it out. If we want a legacy for ourselves, our family, and our people, we got to figure it out, you know.
Respectfully.
And I land with that.
Respectfully, I like
Huh?
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. I just want to touch on one thing,
Good
maybe a
brother.
couple things. Um, Calling somebody bitch and niggas, that's just in our lingo. Cause it kind of divides who the fuck the foes and family. Like it divides the people up, so you know who's who. For me, I'm not gonna call my wife a bitch. I'm just not. Um, and there's probably more bitches out here than wifeys. So, uh, respectfully.
I got one.
So and then hold up, Jim. I feel like I would love to. I'm gonna be honest. No one in my family noticed, but you know, obviously Mo's my family and Megas and Gemini. That's my family. You feel me? Um, Reality is that I would always want to, and it's always been in my mind to always want to build with my brothers. At the end of the day, like even what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? When I was selling reptiles and shit, Mega and Dirt had no idea about none of that shit. But was my I was at the Civic Center putting this together and selling my reptile. Niggas is out there just yeah, we got it. Like they hustling, hustling. It was a little off. This ain't the place for it, but it almost felt like the place for it because it was like my debut of trying to do something that I was very passionate about, and niggas had my back. So if I wanted somebody to be in my corner or unite with somebody, you know, that's the energy I want. You know what I mean? Right there. That's the energy I'm talking about. I don't want somebody to come in and not grow with me. I want us to pity pat off each other and keep on growing and keep trying to figure out, you know, run into people that want to grow just like that. So it's not easy at the end of the day. And to be united, man, good luck. Because it's not easy. It's not easy in this world that's changed so much to be trustworthy to anyone. Money is really the root of evil, and it's showing, you know, like it really is. So I personally I personally would love to build with my brothers and whatever I do and have them, you know, a part of it. I don't care if they don't understand. I can teach them the business.
That's why your
You know,
money. That's
but
why your morals and your codes,
Yeah,
ethics
you
have to
already know
be
I'll cook with you,
stronger
bro.
than all that. You gotta be stronger than the money.
gotta be
That's my
stronger than the
word.
money.
I was ready, Big Ant. I was ready to cook with
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
It could
listen,
be done.
opportunities don't just end because one situation didn't work. Like in business, and what I'm learning right now is that
Transforms.
just
That's
yeah,
correct.
just because one fucking action didn't happen or one deal didn't go through doesn't mean that the next one won't go through. That's just business in general. You feel me? So, you know, we might not build right now, but there's sometime down the line it's worth building, you know?
100.
Or that might not be the business for y'all to build together.
And that might not be the business to build together, right? So, you know, there's always, you know, you just gotta see. You know, we don't I ain't I'm not a
Just because you,
fortune teller, so I can't tell
yeah,
what the future is.
just
Right,
because you
right.
failed with them, don't just because you fell with them don't mean that you failed. You understand what I'm saying? Um,
Mm-hmm.
for me, when it comes to the business and family, I don't mind it. But the problem is that people have these delusions of grandeur. People sit here and believe people don't do a lot of people just have a bright idea and don't do no research.
That's a
Like
fact.
like they just
That's a
sit here
lot
and
of
say, like for me, like I'm a you know how many people I've been trucking for over 10 years now. And you know how many people, and this is my first time starting, no, second time starting a transportation business. And people don't know about simple things because they just want everybody else to feed it to them. So when you doing with family, that's where a lot of things happen because people play the blame game. Like Mo was saying, yo, this is your fault why this didn't happen or this fault. The bigger problem is I like what the sister said about us unifying and us uplifting uplifting one another, I'm definitely all the way for that. That's the whole reason why I'm so adamant about staying in Kentucky because of our agriculture and all of that, because I want to farm. But that's another story. But I say all that to say this is that we have to understand that you have to know who you're dealing with. You just not gonna get into business with the person who runs the marathon down the street, the person who's the cashier at the marathon. It's same way for your family. If you know this nigga is the in the middle of the mall shoe shiner, why the fuck are you gonna go into trucking with him? Like you have to accept the people as they are. So you know if I'm dealing with Mo and I'm saying, yo, bro, I want to do this, I want to do this entertainment thing. I want to excuse me. I want to do a medical courier business. He's a comedian. Why am I trying to do a business with him and he's a comedian that has nothing to do with his niche? We sit here and think because people say things, yeah, nah, I'll do that with you. I'll do it with you. I'll help you. We could run this up and we could do all of that, man. All you got to do is this and I'll do this. You just tell me what. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to have the people with you that have the same ambition, same grind, same consistency, same loyalty to the cause. You don't have to be the smartest. You just have to do your job. There ain't a bunch of smart people in Amazon. There's only a handful of smart people, and the rest of people work under them. So I say all that to say this: you just have to do your job for it to work. So a lot of times when we do business with family, family has a sense of entitlement just because they're your family. Like they're not above reproach, and you can't say nothing to them when they're wrong. Like, oh, we started this business together. No, you did that wrong. Like, if we going in the food business, yo, bro, you was supposed to take that out the oven 5 minutes ago. You know it's supposed to finish cooking on the stove without heat. It'll cook on its own. Like we sit here when we have family members with us. Oh, that's my cousin, that's my brother, that's my mother. They ain't gonna do nothing. Like so, we don't respect it. Like the sister was saying, we come into the business and don't respect it like it's a regular business for somebody else. We got to give the same consistency for everything, and I think that's a big part of our problem too as a people. We sit here and think just because oh you black, oh yeah, give me a discount. No, pay the full price like everybody else.
That's a
Like
fact.
we don't want to pay
Bro,
each other, but we'll pay everybody else the full price. That makes no
That's a
yo,
sense
that,
to
hundred.
me.
bro, that
That's
is
a
such a
hundred.
fact, yo. Like,
It's
you know
so
what?
true. So
Balance
true.
in.
Say that again,
Like,
Sonny. I didn't hear you.
I said they'll pay full balance and give a tip.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
bro, I had the whole issue of last year that I did a festival that was here. Like the first year I did very well. Second year, a lot of people came back looking for me and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is that the family that you would think will be so supportive, right? And I love my family, you know what I mean? I love them from a distance. But you would think the family that would be so supportive, 90%, probably 95% of my customers, 95% of my customers were strangers, word of mouth. But the percentage of family just joining in was so low. And at the end of the day, I don't take nothing from it because it's business. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them were looking, some people were looking for things for free. Some people was even stealing, and I had to keep my eyes out. I don't want to
Let me
fucking
get
put
let,
them out
let,
there,
let me
but
get a piece of
I had
chicken,
to,
cuz. Let
I
me
had
get
to
a piece
put
of
my fucking
chicken.
eyes out. Like, what the fuck are you doing? All you got to do is ask me. You're my family. If you're hungry, I'm gonna feed you. Like, I don't mind feeding you, but you don't have to steal from me. I work so fucking hard to get to this point. Why would you take from me?
I know exactly what
You know
you're
what I'm
talking
saying?
about,
So
bro.
so
I know
so
exactly what you're talking
it's
about.
it's super frustrating when you get it from the bottom and motherfuckers don't respect you and they feel like just cause you're family, they want to treat you any old kind of way. Like fuck it. You know what I mean? Nah, nigga, you don't know me. I work too hard and I don't give a fuck. At this point, you my enemy when you trying to bring my shit down.
Yeah, they don't
And that's what
respect your. Not to cut you up, they don't respect your business.
exactly 100%. You know, you can see these white people coming, clear people coming and coming through and supporting heavily. I mean heavily. Like when you can rock the white people, bud, and then you, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew I was going somewhere and I'm where I'm supposed to be at. You know, go ahead.
No, I could wait. I could wait.
I
Yeah, so
agree
you
with you,
know,
brother. I agree with you, brother.
Yeah, holy.
yeah, it's frustrating, but you know, I try to grab the crowds of people that wouldn't dare come over to me and just because of how I handle myself and where you know from the chefs I've worked with and where I've been in my journey, I'm where I'm supposed to be and still rising as a great chef. You know what I'm saying? But as my cousins know, my family know that like them niggas, they've been around me. So for this has been a hell of a fucking journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't even know this was in me. Like, this is in me. Like, a nigga, and it's crazy because I'm very humble about it because at the end of the day, I still will want to do it with my family, which is crazy because I want them to know that at the end of the day, it's never too fucking late. It's never too late to follow whatever you want to do in life. You know what I mean? And if I can build with my family, I want to rock with them. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck it, give you a shot at what you always thought that you could do or want to do. You know what I'm saying? If I got a head start in it and you're willing to listen and learn, I'm willing to teach.
Facts, all day.
You gotta
I'm
have
willing
that
to teach.
passion, bro. You gotta have that passion.
Yeah,
That
you gotta have
gym,
passion.
I'm with you.
You know what
Like
I'm gonna say to you right here? Let me not to cut in. Let me just say this real quick. You know what that made me realize? There's
that you got a
what
GED.
we have is so many leaders, but we don't have a lot of followers.
That
So
goes back
it's
to what I
like
just said.
no, I'm just no, I just want to just because like
Yeah,
he's
go
like,
ahead.
if you join my team, I can lead you.
But
How
if
many
you
people are willing to say, I want to be led? Oh,
I
I
Well,
really
have.
that's how I
believe.
got started.
me
No, I'm
Yeah,
too.
just no,
that's
I'm
how
just
I
giving an
got
example.
started.
No,
Nah,
I'm just
that's
giving an
how
example.
All
Like
the
no,
like
I'm gonna
That's
greats,
how
tell
I
only
you
the
got
greats,
started.
only the
that ass
greats,
Yeah.
because
only
I'm
the greats.
listen. Bro, I'm
Yeah.
following. I've been following after these chefs. These niggas go to school and pay 120,000 for culinary. I'm getting taught while I'm getting paid. And all I gotta do is absorb what they teaching me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm getting taught
Hey,
stuff
big.
that I didn't know how to do. Techniques I didn't know how to do. Things I didn't know combinations. I've always had a great palate, but techniques I didn't know. They're willing to teach because I'm willing to learn and follow. And because I'm willing to follow, I'm teachable. So because of that,
Respectfully, Big Ant. What I say to
they
you?
taking
What I say to you,
that
Big?
time out. They're taking that time out to give me that respect and say, fuck it, I'm gonna teach them. And I'm willing to
no,
learn.
and I get that from a
What I say to you,
perspective.
Big Ant? What I say to you, Big Ant? Big Ant. I said, this is your journey. I'm on it, and respect you for it. Yes, things didn't work out, cool, but I said it to you. I'm willing to learn, nigga. You next, nigga.
Niggas working
So
on
hell
it.
yeah, I was willing to learn. I know I'm great, but if he could show me and teach me something, bro, nigga, that's my yes. I'm
Only the
always willing to
greats
learn.
are only the greats are able to have humility enough to know that they don't know something.
Yes, I'm willing to learn
You have to
every
be
day, all
led.
day, bro.
You have to be led in life. Any egotistical parts about it where you don't feel that you need to, if you know everything, then you can't be taught.
You
Period.
Right.
can't. I think you're stupid because you think you know everything.
Very much so.
Yeah, you're stubborn. You're stubborn. You're stubborn. You're very
Huh?
prideful.
Bullheaded, all of that.
Yeah.
It's
All of that.
dumb. It's
Stupid.
dumb. It's so dumb, bro. It's
Stupid.
dumb.
Dirt, do you finish your thoughts on
I guess that's just something it just brought me to that I realized that, you know what I mean? How many people are going to see their little cousin who's a rapper and go, you know what? I know I want to do this, but I'm going to support this guy as a rapper and help him reach his level. how many people are going to do that? And that's what I would think in my mind. That's what it just made me think of, because it's almost like I know he was just referencing me when he said that the idea of me being a comedian and he shouldn't expect certain things from me. But however, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, what? All right, if you can't expect me to join your tow truck company because I'm a comedian, all right, I'm not a tow truck person. But how are you going to support my goals now, or what it would be your willingness? And I feel like a lot of times people want to make it more than they want to see you make it. I think that's a reality that people want to be a success story. They want to be the success story. They want to be the one when you go to the barbecue and everybody's rich and they can go, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Had an idea, put my nigga Chef Tone in the restaurant, had to hook him up, you know what I mean? He know how to niggas,
I mean,
niggas,
how many people play chess?
niggas want to do that. You feel me? More than
That's
I
a
do.
fact.
I play chess.
I played chess.
Niggas don't want to say.
How many people play chess? You had to learn.
Somebody
And that's a real
somebody
deep
taught
game, bro.
Yeah, I would just say that's what I realized just when I'm hearing that, and I think that's what the biggest problem with family or working with family is. People don't want what part of the story do people want to be? Do I want to seem like the little nigga to the story? Am I willing to say that? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Do I want to say I put Chef Tone in a restaurant, or do I want to say I was washing all the chicken and picking the hairs off the chicken? You know
Yo,
what I'm saying?
anybody who's ever worked in a kitchen, I'm in there too. Everybody know they start right at the sink. So
yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact. We all start as a dishwasher. We're always a dishwasher.
He had me mopping the floor. He had me mopping the floor.
Yes.
Then he let me move to the
Yes.
fries. You know what
Yeah.
2 years, assistant manager. And that's where the big bucks come in.
Start rolling in. See here, I'm watching lettuce.
Nobody want to start. You know what I mean? I was outside spinning the sign to make sure people came.
But
people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't. I'm not saying nobody want to do that, but I'm saying a lot of people don't.
That's how you start, brother.
But I gotta rebuttal that, because everybody's story, like when you hear a rapper, everybody's story is I got it out the mud. They not talking about their big brother who put them on and threw them on their shoulders and paid for everything, who was the real hustler, who was telling who you telling his story. Like more often than not, listen, here's the thing. Me personally, if I get a championship ring, I don't give a damn if I never took off my warm-up sweats. I got a ring. I'm in the building. We here. Like, sometimes
And
people
go ahead. And that's what I want. I want that attitude, that energy, because that motherfucker is gonna have my back 110%. He's part of the team. He's a part of the team. He doesn't give a fuck about this. He believes in the dream. He believes in the journey. So that right there is somebody that you're always gonna want in your corner, because no matter where I go, you go. We as one.
And to go back in one quick thing, and I'm gonna land here. What Mo was saying, what I felt, and I get what you were saying, Hoodie. My thing is that what you got to understand is we all got to play our role. So, and you're right. Most people don't want to sit here and admit that they're not equipped. Like, people always like, some people don't want to admit that. Some people, like, all right, look, for instance, the movie Ocean's 11. There was only 2 people playing in it. The rest of them had their separate sets of expertise.
They played their role.
They played their role, and that's the problem. Do what you're good at. Like, and then what you got to understand is, on top of that, just because, and I'm gonna go back to what Mo said, just because you're a comedian, but if I'm saying, yo, bro, I'm doing the tow truck thing, but you're enthusiastic and you don't know anything
Wait,
about
you
it,
open it?
I'm not gonna put you in a driver role. I'm gonna put you in a role that fits you best. You might only be loading trucks, but you on the team still. I'm not gonna put you in a position that you can't handle. And that's what goes back to that saying. It's like, and you gotta understand, if I got the idea and we all agreed to go with this idea, why in the middle of that idea why in the middle of us driving trucks we gonna go jump on the stage in the middle of a load and go tell some jokes? One common goal, we all get there. It's the same thing as what the Indians do. They all come up in there, all five of them chip in to get a gas station, and then the next two go off and get their own gas station, and so on and so forth. That's how it should be. But once again, that's where, I digress. I land my plane on that.
Respectfully.
And you could work together on that too, because you're on the road. So you can do quick commercials. If he's good at
Are we gonna be
like,
telling
you know
jokes
what I mean?
driving?
Yeah, you could work, you can get money on the road
I mean, it
together.
could happen. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
feel
saying
me?
that it's
Like,
not something that can't happen.
yeah,
I'm
you
just,
feel me? Like, I
I'm
definitely
just
agree
saying,
with
let's
you, bro.
focus on one thing at a time. One thing at a time. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree with the one thing. Do one thing great before you want to do 10,000 things first.
Good.
Let's just do one thing really, really great, and then we can worry about
The
other things
rest.
because we know that this is successful
Right.
and we're doing well at this. So now we have room and era and time to kind of make mistakes on something else because we have something to back this up because we're doing this great right now.
Yes.
So I think, yeah, I agree with that. We just do one thing first and focus and do it 100%, do it great, and go from there before we kind of try to juggle two things at one time. And I land right there.
And I want to give a big shout out to Dirt because before y'all even knew about landing your plane, y'all knew about HSA. Shout out to HSA tomorrow at 8. And before HSA, y'all just knew about, Dirt and just Della Nooch show. And when he came up with this idea or set it up and came through with the plug with the platform to where we could do this. This is, you see, family business to where we stretched it out and made 2 shows to where we're doing this thing as a network. You feel me? Maybe in the future, y'all might see a trucking seminar of how to do this or how to, you feel me, get your own trucking joint. In the future, maybe you may see a cooking show. You feel me? This is the things that, you feel me, how even if we not working it, helping each other as far in their perspective expertise, this is the platform, to get that out there. And based off of, you feel me, family working together, this is what you're seeing. You feel me? There's gonna be some ups and downs. There's gonna be some meetings. It's not gonna, you feel me? Like you said, with expectation, go as expected. We've got a game plan. We got a network platform, a stage, and you feel me? I'm taking off. HSA is taking off. You feel me? That's what we're doing. And I would say this is a good display of family business, not at a bad mix, I would say. Because I respect everything of what y'all saying, like you say, and go back what V was saying. We deserve it, man. It's our time.
Word.
Yeah, that
What
dead
I
ass
said.
because
That's exactly what I'm saying. If you doing trucking, upon trucking, I can put my shit in every now and then. Get the views up, tell some jokes on the road. You feel me? Do the what? Do all of that. That's 2 jobs that you elevating. That's all I was saying.
Second question is: would you choose money or peace?
peace.
Peace.
That's 2.
Peace. Peace.
I'm choosing money.
How much money? How much? How much
I'll
money?
buy my piece.
I can go get my peace. I can push everybody away with my money where I can be at peace. I'm
Okay, we
thinking
got 1 for money, 1 for money, 2 for peace. What else we got?
How much money? That's what I need to know. How much money?
We got 2 for money. What else?
Listen, Dirt is picking money. It doesn't fucking matter. He's picking money. I don't know why he fronting. He's already picked it.
That's what I just
It's
said. 2
fucking
for
money.
money.
5 racks.
Yeah, I'm picking
10
that.
racks. 2 million. He picking it. It's money all day.
Anybody else? What? Everybody else picking? Peace. Money.
I'm picking peace. Sonny and Dirt is picking money. They better
Mac.
have a
What you
game
picking?
plan.
Bill.
They better have a game plan.
Money. 3 for money. Mac.
I'll buy my piece.
plans.
What?
That's the whole point. When you have money, it helps you move in different places that you
Money.
never could get. Meet with
Money.
people you never. Just letting you know, money can move you and it can make you happy.
I think peace is priceless. And, I know that money definitely it's a tool, but there are a lot of people that have money that don't have peace.
Facts.
Yeah.
And I've met them, they've been my clients. I remember one client, and he lived up in Westchester. And I know I can talk to some of the people here from New York, so they know Westchester and the houses and how beautiful the houses are in Westchester County. And I'm just like, dropping him off in this big, beautiful house. And he's telling me the stuff that's going on inside his house. And I'm like looking at the house, like, damn, I want this house. And there's no peace in there. I've worked for people in the Hamptons, same thing, and but I've seen like you could have acres of land and have a tiny house on that land and live off the land and have complete peace. And what I realize now is that you don't really need a lot of money. That's marketing. You need enough. Arsenio Hall was on an interview recently, and they were asking him, he was supposed to be in Bad Boys. And so, why did he turn down a role? I'm not sure what role he was supposed to play. And, his thing was, he said, I just want enough money to not worry about money, but I don't want to make money such a priority. I lose out on experiences in life that can never be replaced, like my child's birthday or picking up my child from school or being at his baseball game, or he said, so it's peace is one of those things that's just priceless. And I land my plane with that. You can always get money. Money's material. It'll come and go. you know I land with that.
I still
Respectfully.
take the money.
I don't think money buy you peace, but I think that if you're already a peaceful person, it's going to help. I feel like most of the time when I see people are not at peace, I really I don't want to blame them, but I blame them. I'm sorry, I can't. I apologize.
And
I feel like
also,
that.
too, the question was money or peace. It didn't say chaos and money
Yeah.
or
So I just feel like
unhappy and money. All right, so
I'm
just
already
I'm
I'm
peaceful.
already
I'm already
peaceful.
peaceful.
I'm a peaceful
All right.
person, so I like peace. I chill in peace. So the money's not gonna hurt me or make me less or my life chaotic. And I think that a lot of times when I see people life's chaotic, it's because they worrying about shit that I don't worry about. I'm not sitting around thinking about that. I'm not worried about that. It's not something that would bring me pain or peace because I don't give a fuck. I just don't about a lot of shit. I don't have the same feeling. A lot of times people like I remember like, all right, I was in that car accident where I allegedly I fake died or whatever. And my dad called me. My dad was on the phone. He's like, yo, you know what happened? Because I don't remember what happened. I don't remember shit. He was like, You didn't call and check the police report? No, I don't give a fuck. I'm alive. That's it. I'm good to go. I'm not trying to read the police report to get every single detail. I don't care about every single detail. But that'll have somebody else stressed out. I need to know every detail. But for me personally, nah, I'm good. So I think that when people are not at peace, I think it's a personal thing that you need to come to with yourself and realize it's not because I got money that I'm not at peace. It's because of other things that's going on. So I don't think money's the issue for me. I don't see that being an issue for me. I think my peace is due to other things involving other people mostly. And hopefully money will help me not have to involve the wrong people because I would have the money to where I can go, you know what? I don't have to buy a big ass house just because I have money. I could buy a little house and be chilling in that little house or whatever if that's what I want. But I probably want more room in my house because I want to do different things. I would want enough room to do my podcast and maybe do some other type of videos. I don't want to have a little ass studio, you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to be peaceful. It's like, I think that
don't do that. Don't do that one. Listen. Yo. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Just
I
because I
know
want to
you.
touch. Listen,
Because I
just
know
because I
him.
want to touch.
And I know he gonna do the right thing with that studio.
Not because you want to, just because I want to be peaceful. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm at peace, bro. I am at 100.
I'm not talking about you.
I know, but I just felt something. I felt almost a little bit of attack, almost. I felt attacked only because of the simple fact that you and Sonny agreed on it, right? So I felt a little attacked. Like I just felt like there should have been more people that picked peace than the money. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like
it evens out 3-3.
Oh, okay. Yo, Mac, what you pick, Mac?
Money all day.
What you? See what I'm saying?
Charge that
We're
joint.
right
Charge
back.
it, Sonny. That charger.
We're right back where we started. Jeb, what you pick?
He picked peace.
Listen,
he picked peace.
Nigga been broke all his life. I'm
we pushing peace.
Peace.
I'm pushing peace over here, man.
I got mad kids out here, man. Got mad kids out here. This shit.
I can't wait to go to my landlord. I'm like, yo, what you got? You got the money now? I got peace.
Oh shit.
They're like, yo, why they cut your lights off? I don't know. I sent them to peace.
I gave him a healthy serving of peace.
Hey, I told him I wanted to be peaceful tonight.
They said, what y'all eating? We not eating. We at peace though. We ain't got no food in here. We just
I choose peace, brother. I choose.
Yeah.
I am not. I am
you
definitely not of the money.
You invited to Thanksgiving. Gemini, you cut my Thanksgiving.
Listen,
we invited.
I want peace too. A piece of money.
Hell fucking yeah. Hell fucking yeah.
It'll come. It'll come.
I want a piece of money. It's crazy. Yeah. I agree. I take that. I take the peace.
You ain't got no.
I take the peace and the money. You right.
Yeah. The money's gonna bring me peace because I'm already peaceful anyway without it. So if I get it, I know I'll be more peaceful. And I know how peaceful I am.
Peace is gonna bring you money though.
People always talk about Robin Williams and he was rich. Thinking that ain't me.
Word.
I'm not Robin Williams. I ain't Miss Doubtfire.
Listen, kid. I was just in a whole house fire. I am happy that I made it out. I am at peace. Yeah. Now, can I get the money?
Thank you.
I'm happy to be alive.
Yeah, things of that nature. Then let me get the money because it's old. Yeah, I survived. Now, let me get mine. I agree.
I'm happy. I don't have no balance in my heart.
For no one.
for no one. You know what I'm saying? Even my baby mother, I don't have no malice for her. Like, and I can't stand her, but
I can't.
can't stand her. But
Mm.
real talk, I'm being
I'm
honest.
at peace.
I
Look,
still
I'm
don't have
at
no
peace.
malice for her.
Like shit like that, like shit like that type of shit. I'm at peace. I'm at peace, brother. You'll never break me. And then here comes the money.
The thing about money, that money is not something you get, it's something you are. And that's the secret. You know, that's the big secret, that they're running game on us. I mean, look at the value that Black people have brought to this country that we have not yet been paid for. But we have gotten so much value. You ever stop to think, like, why Black people have so much outcome and so little income?
Oh, I know
And while
why.
everybody else have so much income and very little outcome?
Oh, I know why. Quite well. We the strongest. So
We
the
should
only way
all
to
know
beat the
why. We
strongest,
should all know why.
oh,
We
I know
are the
why.
money, because we
Yeah,
are
we
the
should all
money.
know why.
We
Thank
are the
you.
money. We
We
are
are the
the money.
code. We are the
We
secret. We are the code.
and
Everything
we
we're the
when
strongest.
you realize you are the money, it is not something you get. It's something that
It
comes
comes.
through you. Yeah, you know, it's like
You attract it.
entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is
Whoever's
problem
not talking,
solving.
can you mute up, please?
Somebody's background. Somebody's background.
Okay, we got
Go
it.
ahead, B.
Please
And
continue.
and because I remember when I discovered that, I was doing my budget and I used to use this app, and it would, like, you put everything in the app, and at the end of the month it show you everything oh, I went to the movies here, I went to a restaurant there. And I was looking at it, and it put everything nice little colors, and I was like, you paid your rent, you paid this. And I was like, wait a minute, this is me. It's not like, this is where my money goes, where I go. And then that's what I realized, I am the money. Like, I can't get money without me, without my energy. Money is my energy. It's how I choose to use my energy. And it's the value of what I offer. And if, like, you really, really want to be wealthy, you have to know your value. And truth be told, value itself is infinite. You can't, value is infinite. Worth is the numerical amount you want for what you're offering. And so when you know your value, and I think that's where we as Black people, where we're failing, we don't know our value. We don't know our value is from God. So anything that God has given us is completely free. And so when you want money for it, you ask for the value of it. And you can ask for any amount of money you want, And I'll give you another example before I land my plane. I was working for Tommy Hilfiger, and I had just started. I was all excited. I was a fashion major. I'm working in the fashion industry in New York City. My dreams are coming true, and I'm on a job interview, and the girl who was interviewed was a Jewish young lady. And she offered me, like, 42,000 to start, and I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, 42,000. And I'm not really aware, but when I got the job, the thing that she told me, she said, I would have offered you more. But because, see, what I learned from the experience was I let her determine my value, instead of telling her what my value is. And that's the difference. So you can have any amount of money you want as long as you know your value. And I land the plane with that.
Respectfully, I chose peace, man. Because I agree with V, man. I am the value. I am the worth. I am the money. I am the currency. I am that energy that it comes and transmutes through me. I am what I am. I am who I am. You feel me? So peace to me would be the force that will maintain the longevity so I can attain and do all of these things, these supernatural things. As long as I got peace, then I got access.
And And I'm gonna have to say good night, gentlemen. You know it's always a pleasure.
Good night, bless.
And I
Yes,
love
great
all
night.
of you.
Bless
I
them.
love and value all of
Right.
you. And
Yes,
have a beautiful night
ditto.
until we meet again. Much
Appreciate
love.
Mother
it.
Earth, great night.
Much appreciated.
Great
Thank
night.
you.
Love you guys.
Good
Love
night.
you.
Good
Love you
Good
too.
night.
night.
Bless.
Blessing.
Good.
It's always love, mama.
Everybody land on that money or peace.
Sure
Everybody.
did.
Yep. I take peace.
Oh, Sonny, you came
Peace.
back in. Did you land money, peace?
No, I already landed. I said it was money. I'm already.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
don't.
she said that in the beginning. She
Yeah.
was very adamant about that. Very fast. Money.
And we love that about her.
We love that about her. Yeah.
Well, if you got some money and you in the Kentucky area, definitely go check out Irie Flavors. Them.
Look for something to eat and you want something with just a little bit more flavor? Go to Irie's Flavor Jamaican Food. It's located at 417 Georgetown Street, number 130, Lexington, Kentucky. Get you some food with some flavor, man. Get you some of that Irie flavor. Tell them Dirty 4.5 sent you.
Introducing PKNY OG, where street culture meets premium quality. Premium hats, bold hoodies, men, women, and the next generation. Wood strong, worn, proud. Crafted with the Wood strong mindset, rooted, resilient, original. This isn't just fashion, it's identity. PKNY OG. Wear the legacy. Tap the link. Join the movement.
You know what I want to say real quick? I want to say welcome back. But Mr. Woodstrong is wild pause.
Pause.
Yeah, you said that with so much. You said that with so much oomph. You know what I mean?
Wood strong quality.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, the way you said it, I didn't. You know what I mean? I was listening, and it was just. I just felt like you said it too many times. You know, you emphasized on the wood strong. You know what I mean? That part threw me off a little bit.
I appreciate your feedback, man. Put that in the comment section.
Thank you.
And how y'all feel about the commercials. Please patronize all my patrons, tap in with them. Remember, hit that QR code so you can stay tapped in with this. If you like this flight, you'll like others. Definitely hit that QR code, stay tapped in, post it. You feel me? All that. I got a good one for y'all. Family loyalty versus mental health. Which should win?
I'm gonna go with mental health. Of course, you know you want to be there for the people that's closest to you, but if you can't be there for yourself, you're never. You're just you're not gonna make. Well, no, I got the fan on me. It's hot, man. It's hot out here. Hold on. Hot. We don't use the AC. You hear me? Open them windows and turn on them fans.
I had to turn all my stuff off too. I ain't sweating yet, but I had to turn all my stuff off just for the clarity.
The spring it's not treating us well. No, I'm gonna say mental health because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, we want to be there for our families for every way that we can, but we make decisions that we got to make sure that we okay with at the same time. You know, so I'm gonna say self. You know,
How? Who else riding with her? Or she solo?
I ain't hear it.
Family
Nah,
loyalty versus mental health. Which should win? She riding with
mental
mental
health.
health.
Mental
Mental
health.
health. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
mental
peace.
health.
Yeah, 3.
That's peace. Mental health, man.
Mental health.
4. We all riding with mental health?
I think when your mental health is always threatened by outside things, it's always going to be a threat. I don't think it could be your family who's a threat. It could be your job. Your mental health should be secure as much as possible. It shouldn't be as something that can constantly be just challenged or took away from you. So because you decide to be loyalty to me doesn't mean that, oh yeah, now your mental health is in threatened. It's like, really? You're threatened by that? Damn. Your mental health is a threat? Nah, it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that serious. It should be more or less about, like I said, you should already know what my mental health means and what that connects with. I think it's almost like when you're in recovery, everybody's recovery is connected to this or that. Either you doing this or you ain't doing it. If if you're down, you're down. If you're not, you're not. You know what I mean?
I feel like it brings you back to the previous question, peace or money. So if I'm at peace, my mental health is at peace, and I'm not willing to, and I also know what is gonna trigger me to be where I'm at mentally if you're disturbing that. You know what I mean? And I will just avoid the situation, go the opposite way. Like fucking there's a lot of negative motherfucking energy over here. You know, that's one of the biggest things I do at work. Like I have to do that because my mental health is at risk because there's so many toxic fucking people. You can feel it in the air. You know what I mean? So you gotta, you gotta protect your mental health, man. It doesn't mean that everybody's gonna mess. You just gotta know where to go, where not to go, what to do, what not to do. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck that. Uh, I definitely gotta protect it, but I'm gonna land with that though.
I respect that. Yeah, I choose mental health. Anybody else want to give their thoughts on why mental health is the way?
Peace, bro.
Who's in here, Billy?
Yeah, I just came.
Mental health or loyalty? Which should win? Family loyalty versus mental health. Which should win?
Oh yeah, I agree with the group. That mental health definitely.
Yeah, mental health. I
Gotta say
agree.
myself on this one.
Respectfully. Favoritism in family. Does it damage loyal? Oh no, I got a second question to that. When did you choose peace over people?
am I about 25, 26? I'm gonna give a year. I guess that's with growth and experiences.
Yeah, you're a fan. You got the window open, son.
I'm gonna say growth and experiences. Sorry, you done made me move my fan, and I'm hot now. What was the question?
When did you
When did you
choose
choose peace over
people?
people?
Yeah, I'm gonna say about 25, 26. I'm gonna give a year. And that was just sitting down when I became homeless twice in my life. 2016 and then again 2024. And I'm not gonna say homeless because I had somewhere to go, like a hotel, but I didn't have a name, my name on anything. So I'm gonna say homeless. And you kind of notice like people around you, so I'm sorry, it's so hot. I can't even fucking think right now. I'm gonna land.
The code is you gotta freeze water or freeze your drink, and then while you feel me, take it out and Keep you a little hydrated or a little cool. I mean, that's a little trick, but
No, I'm
I
over here
understand.
drinking, smoking. It's hot, and the fan, it's all that right now. Do
Oh, you
apologize, gentlemen.
drinking gonna make you hot too. That's not gonna help you.
Yeah, drinking is not gonna help you. So at all.
I
That's
think
why
it's
you.
over for her. It's over.
Gotta drink
It,
some hot.
I do apologize, you guys. Move forward.
Get right. Get right. Shit.
I
This is your
appreciate you,
journey.
bro.
This
Sorry.
is your journey. This is your journey. Get right.
It is. Don't
You
trip.
you better put that fan in though. You
I'm
better still.
25, 26. I got the experiences where I did reach out and try to get the help, had the money, had the time. Nobody was really trying to see the future that I was trying to hold. And right then and there, I was saying like, yo, you out here by yourself, bro. It don't matter how many people say they love you. It don't matter how many people show up for you. You are by yourself. And I land.
Respectfully. Anybody else? When you choose peace over people, man? It's on the floor. Fly out. Jump out the window.
Peace over people. Peace over people. When did I choose it?
She put an age out there, so that's a good thing. If you could put an age, when did you notice? Choose peace over people. I
Um,
can't believe I'm 40 to today. But however, I mean, I've always had that. I've always chose peace because I'm not into the chaos, into the messiness, into none of the, you feel me? The shit that would be tea. We do that
I
now
think
because everything is online, it's content, media, and all that stuff. But I would say, yeah,
I,
I've always chose peace. Okay.
I think I think I chose peace when I got or yeah, I chose peace when I finally got away from my last baby mother. Like I was just fucking tired, you ungrateful bitch. And I just yeah, I chose peace at that moment where it's like we had a conversation about this. No matter how good you can be a dad, a woman can be a very spiteful and devious ass person and try to hurt you the best way they can. So I chose peace when I realized that I gotta figure out a way to make myself happy, to prove to my kids I'm not what their mother is saying about me. So I had to make a decision like, let me move, let me find happiness so that I can prove to them and that they can see that they're still in the same fucking movement that they're doing and I'm rising and I'm going up so that they can understand that hey, we didn't make it here, but I'm not the bad guy either. You know what I'm
Respect.
saying? I've always had, you know, big ideals and great ideals and dreams for you to go up. It's just that wasn't making we wasn't I wasn't meeting it with with your mother. And you know, once I was able to remove myself, I was able to do bad by myself if I needed to, but I was damn sure doing a whole lot better by myself. So, you know, sometimes it's a little fucking hard to carry somebody that can't be carried, you know. And then, you know, they sometimes they just anchor, they're the anchor, just holding you the fuck down instead of trying to build you up. So yeah, I found peace when I was able to just totally just let the fuck go and say, you know what? I'm ready to move on. Like I really don't need a woman in my life to be happy. Like you know what I mean? Any woman at the end of the day, if I wanted some pussy, I'm pretty sure it's not that difficult for me to get. But at the end of the day, I'm at peace knowing that I don't have to deal with this situation anymore. Like it's clouding my judgment. It's bringing a new character out of me that is not me. And, you know, once I figured out how to get away and let go, I was at peace. And I've been
Respectfully.
at peace. I've been at peace ever since. So I'm gonna land with that.
I appreciate you.
100%
You and
agree
some
with
people
Big
else.
Ant.
Respectfully,
I
word.
will 100% agree with Big Ant because I know what that man is talking about. I choose peace. I land.
Respectfully, I appreciate you sharing that. You and Sonny as well. Vil, Dirt, when you choose peace over people.
That's interesting.
I'm gonna say again, like I said, to me, I think that it's not really that it's just my natural like this thing. So I've always been about peace, and I don't connect my peace with outside individuals. I'm not gonna let nobody give me peace or take my peace. That's not you don't have that power. That's just the reality. You don't have that power over me. You can't give me peace, you can't take my peace. You can't even add to my peace, really, honestly. I already have it. So I think that it's just realizing where my mental is. I think it's just a mental thing, especially just being clean and learning about myself at higher levels has just increased my level of different things and just took it to a whole nother thing. Because that was my thing that brought me peace outside of myself was drugs. It was even then it wasn't people. Smoking weed brought me peace. Drinking brought me peace. So it's like even when I wasn't clean, it was never other people that brought me peace. I don't people are too fickle. And I've learned that since I was a kid. How fickle people can be. So I genuinely don't think of that. It never been a thing for me.
Vil, did you jump
Yeah,
out?
pretty much. It's just like it's just, like I said, life's kind of interesting to answer that question because it's kind of what Mo said in a sense where I'm already at peace. I'm always at peace.
Respectfully.
So you know, I don't really allow people to stir my peace unless it's needed or necessary. If I need to come out of character, so it's kind of oh yeah.
Favoritism in family. Does it damage loyalty? Nah. We're gonna do it. Hold on. We get into the almost the
You didn't
landing.
answer the question.
Approach our destination.
You didn't answer the question.
I answered it. I said I chose
Oh,
peace.
Nah,
When did I
he chose
choose
peace.
peace? Yeah,
oh,
I chose
respectfully,
peace. And
respectfully.
when did I choose peace? Like I said, I've always had that peace. It's just when did it like get activated? Like, hmm, I don't know. I was never really said. Like I said, I can't to this day. I can't believe I'm 40. So it's
Yeah,
like,
I like the fact that she put an age to it because I've been thinking. As soon as she said the age, I'm like, "Oh, shit. I don't know what age I was.
yeah, I can't notice.
I don't know what age I was to choose peace. It just happened. I
Mm-hmm.
just woke up. I'm like, nigga, I'd rather this than that. This is going crazy.
Um, being the strong one in the family, is that a role forced or chosen?
I mean, it could go either way.
Mm.
Is it a
How
role
Yeah,
force or chosen?
you mean and what you mean?
Role,
role force or chosen. Role force or chosen.
chosen.
Um,
Being the strong one in the family, is that role forced or chosen?
sometimes it's put on you without, you know,
Yeah.
it's something.
Yeah.
So sometimes what?
Yeah.
Sometimes that role is just put on you without
Definitely.
even, you know what I mean, having to choose that
Definitely.
role. But son, then you have then right. I say like what's his name, Chef? Yeah. So yeah, and sometimes someone just jumps out the window and just take the role and put it on themselves. So it could be either or. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
Is it solo on that? Is it fourth or chosen, or is it like you
Nah,
said, fourth
I
on
agree
you?
with Big Man. I agree with Big Man.
I say strength is very subjective. So, what are you the strongest one at? Somebody going to college and feel like, oh, they're the strongest one in their family, and they might not even, you know what I mean? So it's like I feel like it's one of those things where it's like that's just that might be your opinion of yourself. I wouldn't. I would want to hear if other people feel like you're the strongest, opposed to if you think you are.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean,
I was given a responsibility early. I had no choice. It was here.
Sonny, you want to answer? Is that role forced or chosen?
I say chosen.
And why? I said, and why?
I'm thinking. I know.
Oh, my bad. We'll circle back.
She's over there.
Nigga,
I said
She's
it.
over
I
there
said
nigga
that's
going.
a
crazy,
that's a
bro.
tricky
We
one.
heard.
That's a tricky one. It really is a tricky one.
Nigga
Being
said,
the
I said,
strong
and
one, I agree
why?
with that. He said, like,
Relax.
what are you strong at? However, like Kuz said, people jump out the window sometimes, seeing the position that their family are in. Most of us come from backgrounds where we not, not the richest and shit like that. So we feel that I want to do it for my family. I want to be that one. So, like you're saying, it's kind of environment that forces us to think that, we're going to be the chosen one. We're really not. We just living life. Life be life, and this is typical. This is average. This is, you feel me, the thing. You feel me? What we see sometimes is not, especially on the tele vision. You feel me? It's not, reality type shit. So I would say, as far as, yeah, what's your role? What are you strong at? Figure out your strength and how it can assist something that, you feel me, you could be strong at. You could be stronger. I can make something stronger. So don't feel like you got to be the one to do something that is inevitable. You're not gonna be able to do it. Don't carry or try to, walk with that weight on your shoulders, young man or young woman.
Oh,
You gather your thoughts.
yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna answer that one.
Tony?
Yeah, I'm just gonna break down what Della said. Um, we usually do that as a person is that we want to show up for everybody. If you notice that you're showing up for everybody and no one's showing up to you on your best day, you kind of want to calm that shit down. Right? Want to take a little breather. That's why I said it's a choice. You probably want to choose to step back and watch to see who else is gonna step up because you didn't. Like you probably want to calm that shit down. And I laugh.
Respectfully. How y'all feeling? Y'all want to go through one more? Or y'all want to
Yeah, I'm good
land?
for one. I'm good for one more before this motherfucking muscle relaxer kick in.
Wrap it up.
Mine's
But
already kicked
otherwise,
in.
I'm a
Mine's
motherfucker.
already.
This is a good one. Covering up family secrets. Should family secrets stay buried?
What's the secret?
The secret is a secret chili ingredient, a secret chili recipe that Campbell,
Man.
Campbell's and Progresso, they've been wanting it, but we just been keeping it, you feel me, secret, and nobody ever knew that,
That's a bad one.
Who we
That's
telling them to?
that's just a quick
Yeah,
secret I can throw out there.
yeah, that was a bad analogy, but
Yeah,
Who we telling them
he
to?
just being a fucking smartass at that point.
yeah, that
You
was a
know what,
bad one. What was you
man?
talking
The fuck
about?
is you talking about?
What
Campbell
is you
wanted
talking
to know
about?
the chili
Campbell's?
fucking
The secret chili
nigga.
recipe, man. It's the family
What the
secret.
fuck are you
What are you
talking
talking
about,
That's
about?
nigga?
not a family secret, man.
Nigga. I feel
Man,
like
should it
if
stay
you
buried or not? So y'all gonna just tell the whole world? So Campbell's, Progresso, and you feel me?
No.
Everybody get our shit.
I got it, and I'm gonna use it, nigga. Like I
Oh,
don't need y'all niggas with my money, nigga. I'm not going to your company, nigga. I got the family secret, and if it makes money, nigga, I'm going. I can perfect it. I could change it, or I could leave it the same.
so you playing
I'm,
telephone with the secret, the family secret.
I'm keeping that in the family, man. I got it.
Oh, so you just gonna bury it? It's staying. It's going with you to the.
It's going with me.
All right.
nah, I'm passing mines on.
You
Yeah, I'm
No,
passing the
passing
family
it.
I'm
secret.
saying in the family. That's what I'm saying. Like in the family, I'm gonna pass it on, but it's gonna stay. You feel me? Like,
Oh yeah, in the family. Yeah, I'm passing it. I'm
yeah, I'm gonna
passing it.
give it to my kids. You know,
Yeah, you gotta pass it because it might be the one. It might be the one.
This type of exposure means to other people. This is like if it gets out. This is like reputation. You feel me? Certain things like you feel me. Molestations. Let's go to the extreme. People don't talk about that. So things like that stay buried. Family secrets.
my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it.
It's
I
always
mean,
family.
if there's
My
truth to
name is
it,
Bennett, and I ain't in it.
if
Let that
there's
shit
truth to
go.
it, then I'm definitely speaking out loud. I think that just comes from being like, I guess you could say, the black sheep of the family. So I'm definitely gonna speak that out loud. I mean, something that's gonna probably make me money in the future, or something I feel like is going something I could pass on to my family. And of course, I'm gonna bury it. But if it's an injustice and there's facts that's associated with that injustice, my mouth is gonna be as loud as possible. And again, that's just probably because I'm the black sheep, you know. And I land.
Fellas.
You keep
So family
all
secrets stay
problems in
buried.
house. Keep all family business in house.
Respectfully.
I only want to tell.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, cuz.
I only want to tell problems to people who I feel like are going to have the solution. So I wouldn't know how me telling you my family problems is really going to help bring it to a solution. So that'd make me more likely not to tell you.
You don't
That's
know
how
until you open
Dipset
your
broke
mouth.
up.
Right? You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know unless you open your mouth. I guess you got to trust the person you're talking to first.
Yeah.
Family secrets stay buried.
I
Yeah.
still would. I
Going with
still
me
would.
to the grave, man. It's all in house, like you said. Going with me to the grave. Flight attendants, man, we have landed. I appreciate y'all. You already know it's been a great flight. To you in the
Respects to the panel.
audience.
Respects to the panel, man.
Yes, yes.
Fellow salute.
To you in the audience. You already know what to do. If y'all lasted this long and stay with us, I appreciate you. And everybody on this flight, you already know. I got your papers.
Hey,
Appreciate y'all, man.
Got mine. I got mine.
pop my collar.
You know it. Like and subscribe. Remember, hit that QR code. Just if you liked this flight, you'll like others. Stay tapped in, tuned in. And I'm gonna meet y'all backstage, man.
Hardcover, paperback, and Kindle available now on Amazon. His secrets weren't just lies, they were debts, dangerous ones. She was just a housewife, routine, love, family, peace. Now, she has a choice, break or become something else. The God Lady, story of power, sacrifice, and the price of loyalty. She didn't choose the game chose her.
This book is dangerous. Not because it tells you what to think, but because it shows you who's been thinking for you. It exposes the illusion, the script, the invisible leash. After Cosmiscuous, you won't hear music the same. You won't see mirrors the same. You won't even see yourself the same. Warning, side effects include awareness, freedom, and irreversible growth. Cosmiscuous. Read at your own awakening. Flight family, appreciate y'all flying out with me, man. You know what part of this is, man. We about to land this thing. On my flight attendants, appreciate y'all. Remember, hit that QR code. If you like this flight, you like others, tap in, tune in, like, subscribe, sub, and all that, man. Oh, tomorrow, HSA at 8. Definitely tune in, man. Beat me there. Don't meet me there, man. Family is supposed to be a place you return to, not a place you escape from. But loyalty to family can get complicated. When love and pressure start to look the same, because sometimes loyalty isn't staying, isn't staying. Sometimes loyalty is creating distance so the relationship can survive in a healthier way. And sometimes loyalty is choosing yourself, even when it disappoints the people you love. That doesn't make you selfish, it makes you aware because you can't keep pouring into a space that constantly empties you. So the real question is, are you honoring your family or are you sacrificing yourself to keep the peace? So sit with that. And when you're ready, land your plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destination. Please remain seated until you have properly processed. Keep your mind clear until next time.
Land your plane, land your plane, land your plane.